everyone, and welcome to Ready City Crit. I'm your Dungeon Master Harna, and today I'm joined by my group of rebellious terrorists. Here they are. Let's start it off with a person who feels that they are the least like a Hollywood actor, Jim Carrey.
I'll take that one. I don't think I'm anything like Jim Carrey. I can do a lot of weird shit with my face, but I do not have the energy to be Jim Carrey. Hello, my name... I was so eager to defend I wasn't Jim Carrey there that I genuinely forgot what I was doing. Hello, I am George. I play Atlas Moreau, the Owlin Druid, and I will pass it on to the next most Jim Carrey... The second least... I'll pass it on to the next person.
I think that's me. Hi, I'm Mary. I play Astra, the ASMR cleric, and I'll pass it on to the next level, Jim Carrey.
I'll take that one, because it's definitely not me. I'll leave it with one of you two.
Why do we end up between Ryan and Anthony so many times? Are Ryan and Anthony in the same genre of person?
Maybe. Yeah, yeah, true, yeah.
This is when Harry just starts being like, who feels the least like Ryan Gogarty.
Somehow Ryan is still in the last
one. And then Mary wins it.
It's when he starts doing like Mary Poppins, and then you're just like, No, I will play Volgir, Drogar Ranger, and I'll pass it on to the second most Jim Carrey.
I'll take it. Hi, I'm Anthony. I play Beros Darkhoof, a Satyr rogue, and I'll pass it on to the most Jim Carrey.
Alrighty then. Hello, I am Ryan, apparently the most Jim Carrey, and I am playing Cyrus Revenmar, the ASMR Barbarian. Back to the lovely DM.
Okay. So, when we last left off, who wants to remind me what happened last time?
I need someone to remind me.
Jim Carrey's the Grinch, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That also means you hate Christmas the most, right?
Mary could testify to that.
You don't like Christmas?
Oh, he likes
No,
Christmas.
I don't like Christmas being celebrated before I'm celebrated. Like, if anybody's celebrating, like, oh my god, let's put the tree up before November 7th.
Oh, right, okay.
November 7th.
Okay.
If anybody does
Use
anything
the phrase,
Christmassy...
I don't like Christmas celebrated until I'm celebrated.
Yeah, I don't... That really
I need people to know that I'm here, okay?
I think it's because I associate you with, like, acting in my head, and you're like, Christmas isn't allowed until I'm more famous than Jesus.
So before November, if anybody celebrates Christmas like trees or decorations or whatever, before November, I don't like it because I'm born in November.
I do get angry when I go to look at Halloween shit and all the Christmas decorations are already up, and it's like, it's not even Halloween.
It annoys me when there's more Christmas stuff than Halloween stuff before Halloween's hit.
Yeah, like, come on. Why is there 3 aisles of Christmas stuff and just like a sad little pumpkin in the corner?
We were in the range the other day and literally walked through the Halloween stuff and ended up in the Christmas house. Like, what the fuck is happening?
And then I was like, oh no, we're in Christmas. Walk fast.
Time travel. Halloween, instantly Christmas.
Last session, terrorism, but like less terrorism.
Good terrorism.
Less civilian casualty terrorism. We captured some shit. All of Tracky's team died mysteriously. We went back to the tavern we were staying in, and it was full of people who were like, we like the Watchers, and we were like, okay, but you should probably go home then. They were like, yeah, you're right. The lower district isn't being guarded anymore. They're just like, just let them fucking have that until we've sorted shit out. We're gonna evacuate everyone tomorrow. And we're like, cool. And then we were thinking about taking the Selfcarriage Maximus, but we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, so,
Oh, and I left an ominous cloud message in the sky, but it kind of got blown away faster than I wanted.
It's still got, some airtime.
It got some airtime. It was in the air for some time.
Yeah, the extraction,
I tried to befriend a wild dog, and they tried to eat us. I think that's pretty much it, right?
I was going for the fried chicken.
Barros and Atlas had a heart-to-heart. She's still not talking to Cyrus.
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You said that the evacuation is happening tomorrow. Was it not happening this evening at sunset?
It might be happening this evening.
It's this evening at sunset. I'm pretty
I
sure.
think it was
Wasn't in my
happen-
notes, but
I think
maybe
it was
spoke wrong,
happening
but-
tomorrow when it was happening.
I think you guys came here in the morning to the Bit and Bridle where you currently are,
Yeah.
and it's happening this evening.
Okay. Close enough.
All right. So yeah, you also felt the city rumble once more as another engine test went off with a hitch.
We found out there's a life support test soon, but we don't know where.
The docks are also heavily guarded.
Oh yeah, we had a look at the docks and we're like, whoop, nope, shouldn't be here.
Yeah, we're basically circled in, but letting us have free roam with the lower thing.
They are unfortunately choking you a little bit in that regard. But there are only 2 strong points left in the lower district that are held against you. The Library of Tilm, the Great Library of Tilm, and the Selfcarriage Maximus are both held still. The only areas in this district that are still held at this time.
But we agreed to go straight to the Self-Carriage Maximus.
Yeah, you actually had
Yeah.
all your groups
Free.
regroup. Even the groups in the Undercity all come up as well.
Everyone but Alara's group.
Alara's group is still
with us.
staying up there. I'm not sure what her instruction was to do. I don't think she was given any.
Wasn't she just lying low until we had taken the fucking...
Yeah.
Because our plan is to take this district and then all push as a team into the next one.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
took out a checkpoint nearby
Yeah.
her place and then left it, and then has been lying low ever since. That was like the yesterday afternoon, evening time. So it's her heat has died down again, so she is free to do something potentially if you wanted her to. Otherwise, she'll just keep lying low.
I think it's smart to keep them lying low until we're ready to push up, because we want to go from both sides.
At the moment, they think that the group in the middle district's very small and they're planning on squashing them. So if they are harder to find, the less likely chance they'll be squashed until reinforcements arrive.
Did we say we were gonna do something with the
Yeah, we're gonna hit the
Yeah, we're
Colosseum.
gonna take him. Take it.
So there's this is going to be more of like an actual full-blown play-by-play, because it's going to be a bit of a bigger it's a multifaceted point. There are 2 entrances to the Self-Carriage Maximus. There's an entrance which we've referred to as like the player's entrance, which is closest to the Bit and Bridle. It's the smaller defended garrison. It's like a medium-sized group, so it's like 30 or odd guards manning it. It's by no means a small number. It's probably not that, probably like 20, 15-ish. And then anything above that goes to that large. The main entrance itself, which is like the ticket area, and where you've been before multiple times, access to the VIP booths, all that. That's all found in the main area, but it's a lot heavily defended. You quickly skimmed over it in a gondola. You saw that it was
There's a lot of people in there, but they're just like people.
Yeah.
Um,
But they can be radicalized, hopefully.
Also, it's a gladiatorial ring sometimes, so we can assume that there would be weapons and shit in there, which I'm assuming Atlas and Cyrus are going to know, because I'm assuming it's going to be kept in the area where you were de-eared.
Yeah, the gladiators were de-eared.
Yeah, de-eared.
I got it reattached. I need to
Re-eared.
change those bandages.
You do.
you look, they're like all stuck. It's like peeled away.
Haven't done that in like a day.
Probably
Yeah, it's because the
gangrenous
person
or-
who was making sure you were doing that isn't talking to you anymore. And now your ear's gonna fall off as a reminder that you were a dick.
Hey, I did what needed to be done. She wasn't there to talk me out of it. She made that choice.
You
I
shouldn't
made my
have to be
choice.
talked out of not murdering a man!
Talked out of not murdering, so you're talking me into murdering him. Great, thanks. Double negative.
Right.
I'm never watching Star Wars. But I'm going to Star Wars World.
Sure.
So is
If
the
you go
is
before
the
he
is the
goes.
plan to take
I'm gonna send you so many pictures of me pointing at characters I don't know the names of. I'm just
So
gonna
is the
send
plan-
every single one titled "Is this Han Solo?"
Yes, Barros.
It's fine. Alice is talking about going to Star Wars Land.
Star Wars Land is a
What?
place near the Umphalos. It's like on one of the moons of a nearby planet. And
There was a fabled war there for the stars.
yeah, so that's the Star Wars Land. It's been turned into a theme park.
So, is the plan for us to take the medium untrained force, take the gladiator kind of area, hopefully get access to weapons, and weaponize the larger crowd within the self-carriage
Just
Maximus?
fly over
Yeah.
and drop swords from the sky.
Yeah.
That's
I
terrible.
believe that's the
As
best
I'm
course of
saying.
action. Because even if they're not armed, at least it means that we will outnumber the garrison that
Yeah,
holds
and
the
even if you're
south
not trained on
entrance.
how to swing a sword, you can probably still, swing it around.
Yeah, it's
Make
a
yourself
punch.
less tempted to grab.
And then we were going to get in a gondola, and Varys was going to spew his
rallying cry.
rallying speech.
Hello, it is
It's like
us. We're not the terrorists, apart from those people that we killed. The other guys are the terrorists, even though they haven't killed as many people, or maybe they have. We don't know. We didn't really do our research. We
Hey,
went
at
to the
least we're not
library for like 3
lobotomizing
days
you.
in a row, and we couldn't find shit on who they killed. So.
Looks like we have a plan.
Yep.
All right, so you have a few people with you as well. You've got Tracky here. You also have the full remnants of the original Bride's Tears. You are missing a couple of the those who came before. No Alara with them, unfortunately. You've just got Yasin Fiornik still alive.
Our himbo legend and our eyeliner bitch. I say bitch in the most affectionate term.
It's
An
it's a term of
endearing
endearment,
bitch.
yeah. Does someone want to see if one of the group who were down in the other city did lose a member? Roll me a d4 and see who was lost, please. They were the messenger who tried to head back. Cool. Delar. Didn't really interact with them much anyway.
Ah well.
So it's always nice.
Is Sofa Boy still alive? Or is he dead?
So boy,
I thought we sent Sofa Boy with fucking Tracky.
Oh god, didn't we send Sofa Boy with Trekkie? Sofa Boy, no!
We'll never forget you, Sofa Boy.
well, like the Sofa
Hello.
Boy would have been in one of the large groups who you guys broke down into the medium sized.
So he might still be alive.
You can roll d3.
He was either
roll
with
d6 and half it.
Tracky or with the Undercity group.
He got us with Alara.
Oh yeah, he could
Alara
be.
had a group as well. You divided them into 3.
6.
He's with Alara, so he's fine.
Yay!
Yeah.
Alara has
Yay.
not lost anyone. Alara's the only group who has not lost anyone yet.
She's good at what she does. She's better at it than us and the actual terrorist.
Yeah.
Although Tracky very much strikes me as the type where, if somebody went down and it was between getting that person up or running for it, he's just gonna run.
Yeah,
I feel like Alara would at least try and go back for people,
He's Benny and the mummy.
Yeah. Okay, let's take the horseland.
Take the horseland.
Scalp the small one.
Yeah.
This one.
Yes, are you just gonna have a little scout and see what you're up against? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so who is going out on this little scouting mission?
I'll go.
I'll go scout. I say I'm fairly stealthy. I've rolled like shit recently, but I can't keep rolling like shit forever, can I?
Let's say the most
I'll
stealthy.
let the
one
two of
stay.
them go.
Oh, the most stealthy is leaving it to us.
We appreciate
all
your
free.
belief.
We appreciate your belief, but a third man always helps.
Multiclass
I
in the
would send
bar for
Astra, but she'd
inspiration.
be a hindrance, so...
Yeah, we're not taking Astra. Astra is staying behind.
If Atlas is going, Cyrus isn't.
Yeah. Stealth
Alright,
rolls?
okay then.
Stealth checks, yeah, if you want to try to get a stealthy recon going.
Let's see what my rolls are like tonight. I'll take that. Hey,
Love
we're
that
very
chunky
selfish.
boy.
You didn't
Well-
need me.
I will never see a D20 from George for the rest of the night.
Yep, that's it. We've rolled our d20 and that's it.
I'm about to say, I'm saving
It's
my
all
D20
ones
for the
from
next.
here forward.
I'm saving my next D20 for the guards bracelet.
See, that's what I have to do. I just have to shit on my dice before I roll them every single time, because then they want to prove me wrong.
Yeah, it's true. But you're leaving Barrows behind?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're just heading out as a little two-man squad.
Are you,
Alright.
are you saying your dice are a brat?
Yes.
I don't know what my dice are. Rebellious teenagers.
Alright, so you head out, kind of into the street. Like, it's the middle of the day, so it's pretty, the sun is shining, but luckily the lack of gondolas overhead now does mean it's a bit easier to, like, navigate this district. It is a little bit safer. You kind of, like, move, past the street a little bit, try to get some eyes out down the road. One of you can make a perception check with advantage, or you both make one individually, whatever you prefer. Just to see what you're
Fairly
able to gather.
perceptive. You want me to do it?
I'll give you a hand. And was good.
I saw that 4 come and was like, oh, yep, here we go.
Shit on them.
So there is notably the actual like gatehouse itself. It looks like it probably used to be like an old gatehouse that would allow carriages to be brought in from off the street, or like other things like animals and things like that to be brought in. But externally, oh, we had a long fucking day. Externally, 2-story building, pointed roof. The ground floor, there are 2 windows, both facing outward, but they do have bars across them, which are like mounted to the outside.
Slow the fuck down.
I'm just describing the thing. If you want me to repeat anything, I can repeat it after. So,
You said notably, so I started noting.
yeah, notably, there is 2 windows on the ground floor, both barred, facing out to the street in front of you. There is a large, like, arch with a big, heavy-looking wooden door in it, double doors. One of the double doors has a smaller, what you would call a regular sized door, like cut into it itself, which would allow you to open and close that door. And then above, there's a balcony above that, with another door kind of like looking out. On the balcony, there are 2 guards posted. And at the door as well, there are 2 guards posted at the moment. Through the windows of the 21, you can see there's definitely more people moving around on the inside as well. It's very large, it's like, the building is as long as the, like, Colosseum's, like, stepped seating banks are, so it's potentially quite a big building on the inside. Cyrus could give you a better rundown of kind of like what's in there, like, floor plan-wise.
Is that the one that we walked in when we went to find Cyrus?
Yes, briefly.
I think only Atlas got in.
Yeah. Find Atlas.
Despite Tinkerbell's best efforts. Do we need to stealth again to get back, or?
If you want to just slip back, I'll say that could be your whole thing linked up. You can regroup with everyone and...
Cool. We will let you know the lay of the land.
Mm-hmm.
pass on information to your friend.
Out of curiosity, did the guards look like guards, or did they look like more like town militia?
They looked like guards here in the city. Like they definitely had like the more the watch kind of style, but they were a little bit disheveled, I would say. With 21, it looks like they probably, you know, the same way that the lower district's been cut off. Things like getting supplies out to these guards is probably a bit more difficult. So yeah, they're not.
Is there like differences in uniform and shit? Like, would we know what kind of level these guys are?
Yeah. This is not a super easy.
Not like level in like D&D. Like, you know what I mean? Like whether they're like
Like
Yeah.
corporal, sergeant,
yes,
captain.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see any captain on the exterior. No, none of them bore that kind of level of rank. You did see a couple people who you would say there probably was about 2 sergeants, one on the balcony and one on the ground, and accompanying each sergeant there was a cadet.
Okay.
Pretty standard. It seems to have like a sergeant's paired with like a lower tier, and then you probably have like things like captains taking over larger swifts.
There might be one captain overall for the entire thing, but there's loads of
In
sergeants.
in the larger building, maybe.
There might be a couple of them, but
How are we going to do this?
Well, we can go guns blazing, see if we can punch our way through. I mean, Cyrus, do you still have that turret that you
Yes.
gripped off? Maybe we could fire a couple of shots into the building, hope to do some damage, get the doors open, and then fight our way
I saw
through-
there were people
way
in the
through.
building, but there might be friendlies being kept in there as well. We know there's friendlies in the wider area, so any kind of
Hang on,
troublemakers might have been pulled in.
I think I broke
Cyrus
my
is
mic
just
stand.
fixing his mic.
You need to take a little
damn it.
break. Take a little break, eh?
Oh
No,
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 it's showing off the nerdy shit in the background. Oh no.
I can power through.
Everyone will know he's a nerd.
Oh no, like my
Like the
t-shirt.
t-shirt thing give that away.
And the fact we're playing
I thought
Dungeons and
basically
Dragons the same as we
Hang
have
on.
for the past like 5 fucking years.
Let me just hold this in between my legs while I fix the stand on the
I
table.
think maybe just focus on the ones outside. We don't want to. If there is civilians behind that door, we don't want to injure them.
I also don't know how useful the cannon's gonna be. It's powered usually by the carriages that they used, so it's probably only got like 3 or 4 decent shots in it.
I
It's not
also
something
have
we can
my
already
cannon,
rely on.
but I'm kind of saving that for an area where I don't
Won't
care
kill
about the
all the
collateral
civilians.
damage. Or don't care about getting blown up myself.
I think just go for our usual sort of fighting method, I suppose.
Good.
The winged ones will take the high balcony, the ones without wings and will take the lower, and Bolgir has range, so he can take whatever he wants.
We do also
Can
have
I
the
sit on the
gondola,
roof opposite?
so if we wanted to, we could just fly over that post, get in the middle with the hostages, the people being held there, and try and
I think
push
it will
from
be
them.
easier to fight our way in than out, because they will be expecting people to try and fight their way out if they're being held there. But they might not expect someone trying to bust in.
And
True.
if
It's just
Also,
a
if we
suggestion.
open up a doorway, then anyone who doesn't want to fight at least can run.
And it means we won't be fighting on 2 fronts, essentially, too.
But if we don't open the doors, then everyone will have to fight if they want to get out.
So take the smaller one, open that door, and then people can get out, and then we take the other one.
I
We're
mean,
assuming
let's
there's
take
no
it
guards
first,
in the main
then
pit area.
we also need to speak to these people. We need to convince them to help us. If we just open the doors and tell them to be free, we may have lost a chance for them to.
Also,
Assist.
fighting our way through the smaller door will probably incite some kind of faith rather than us just dropping in there and being like, hey, fight on our side. I promise we're decent.
We've got to prove ourselves.
Yeah.
And a small group like us defeating a larger group like theirs.
You think it'll bolster their morale?
That, along with my soppy speech, I think we can do it.
I think
Alright.
we need to be careful
If-
not to kill anyone that looks like they're civilian wise.
If you think that that's the best course of action.
That's fine, Volgir, but anybody swings for me, I'm swinging back.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, like, I mean, anyone that surrenders shoots a glance somewhere in the general direction of Cyrus.
Cyrus is looking at the door frame. He's not making eye contact.
If we start attacking random people, then
If
they're not
anyone
gonna, I don't know
surrenders,
what they're
then
gonna
there's
say.
enough places in the Cirque Maximus to lock them up.
How do you feel about knocking them out?
Getting
That's
knocked
fine.
out never
Knock 'em
hurt.
out.
Well,
That's the
in the
best way
long
of it.
term.
It's just if he surrenders and I move on to the next guy and then he picks up his weapon and stabs me in the back, then I'll kill him. But he did surrender, so if they surrender, I'm just gonna knock them out.
Okay.
That's fair.
Or just knock them out in the first place.
Okay. Right, I think we have our plan. Pretty simple, but sometimes simple works.
Are we trying to sneak up, or are we coming out of the tavern all guns blazing?
I mean, try to sneak until I mess it up and then go guns blazing.
Sounds like a plan.
How much were they watching the streets?
They were guarding, so
They were keeping an eye.
as much as you would guard something. Or,
Alright,
I
so
don't know.
sneaking up might not be an option. We might just have to rush them.
I mean, we might as well try and get close.
It's about, what, 500 feet? We could always
Maybe-
just walk up and then break out.
We
Unsuspecting.
Could
We
always
could go
walk up,
around.
tell them, surrender or we kill you, and then when they inevitably do not surrender, we won't have to feel so bad about killing them.
We
That's
could try sneaking around this building and coming at them from the side. At least that way we might have more coverage from the people in the balcony, because they'll have to look over to get a line on us. If we come down the street this way, we're out in the open.
Well, I can cause a distraction. Keep people focused on me. If you want to make this complicated.
Let's just get in there.
Do you want me to save this for later? And he's just going to lift up the cannon. Or do you want me to...
I mean, if you can lift it
Open
and bring
with
it, if you can lift and bring it now, then it might be useful taking on that bigger area. That's
Could I
if you can
use-
lift it. If you can lift it and wield.
Could I use some rope to try and like fasten a makeshift harness strap thing so I can strap it to my back to carry it with me in case I need it?
You can give it a go if you want, just to make a general, like... you know,
Man, this bitch is
Like a
just
tool, just
stealing
like a
my
hand check or
fashion
anything?
now.
Was that sleight of hand, Harry?
Not a hand, just see how good you're tying certain stuff there, you know.
Not much of a tire.
I feel like you tie like 1,000 knots and then you let go and they all just like...
Or it's like ties 1,000 knots, pulls it, and they all just fall out.
You tie like a good like double knot, like there's no, it's not like pretty bow or anything like that. It's quite hard to untie, but you do your best with a thick rope. You know, it's not the easiest thing in the world to tie.
Just latch that onto my back.
Let's get this show on the road.
Right.
Before we head out, Trekkie, what kind of magic can you support us with?
I can do a few things. Let's see. I can.
Let me just Google my character sheet again.
It's good to know what
cause,
spells he's prepared.
I can cause flame to fall from the sky in large areas.
That might kill a lot of people.
I can also command the people around me with one word to bend them to my will. Send someone away temporarily to a different plane of existence. Hold someone in place. I can even summon a guardian of Sapanos to stand over an area for a while. I also have some basic restoration magic prepared as well.
It might be worth targeting the captains. They seem to do the most damage to us.
I could always focus fire on them, yes.
How many people can you command at once?
I could, if I used the strongest facet of my power, I could command 5.
I was thinking if you could command people to surrender, but we might be better saving your stronger magic for the more difficult to defeat foes.
When he says he can command 5, Atlas just like mentally counts the party and is like,
Oh. Right, let's get this done.
Very well.
Aye.
You guys start heading out. Is there, I mean, anything in particular that you want to do here? Or are you just going for it?
We're just gonna wander up very casually.
and then be like,
I can sit on the roof
surrender
of
or
the,
we're gonna kill you.
Your father was a hamster and your mother smelt of elderberries.
It's your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
I didn't want to get... What's the word? Copyrighted? So
Good news, I don't think they've copyrighted that one line from Monty Python.
I don't think they have either.
It's used
But you would be done for
everywhere.
plagiarism, you filthy, filthy plagiarist. They're taking your degree off you.
Can I copy your homework? Sure, just change a few bits so it doesn't look like it's being copied.
Just et al. Monty Python.
Et al. Monty Python and writing staff.
I think the whole point is they're like primarily just the Monty Python guys, isn't it?
Oh.
Right, let's rough track.
Monty Python et
Yeah.
al. Doesn't even make sense.
Does
Because
it go
like,
on
et
to-
al. suggests more than 7 other people or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
like more than one person.
Back to terrorism.
Back to terror.
Back to being terrorists.
So you are just gonna march up there with the full troop at your back? Like you have also got, you know...
I mean, maybe we should get them
Maybe
to
have
sneak
them
around.
have them hang back. Like we will be the distracting going first force, and then they can like.
They're
sneak
gonna be
around the
like,
side of the
meh,
building.
it's like 5 people, we don't give a shit, we can kill them in seconds. And then they start fighting us, and then everyone else is like, and they're like, oh shit, we should have called for backup sooner, but it's too late now, we're dead.
So maybe we'll have them sneak around this. Where's my line? We'll have them sneak around this side of the building to come like along the wall, and we'll just like come straight down as a distraction. Yes, no, maybe, so.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just accustomed to ignoring everything you say because I'm pretending to be mad at you.
Your character is mad at Cyrus. You're not mad at me, the player.
Yeah, but sometimes I
You
feel like
sure?
you're mad at me, the player. Whenever I
No.
say okay, I can just feel your anger radiating through
Yeah,
the
that's
screen.
just my character's anger radiating through me.
He's a method actor. It's fine, George.
I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
Alright, so that means you have at the minute, quick count, you have 4 of the, no, you have 5. Math. You've got 5 of the original Dryad's Tears group. You've got Tracky, and you've got 9 of these, like, you know, volunteers who like risen up and help. So that's 1 group of untrained medium, 1 group of well-trained small, and 1 well-trained medium unit in the form of Tracky as well at your disposal. So right now you're leaving all of them behind at the tavern with the instruction to come around in 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Keep an eye, move when they hear something.
I'm suspicious
I mean, we
by
could
leaving
literally
Tracky with
see
them.
the
Maybe-
fucking
but-
Sir
Yeah,
Maximus
maybe
from
have
the window,
them-
couldn't we?
Maybe have them sneak up as we
As we walk up.
approach.
Sure. So have them like
So they're
very
like-
close at hand,
Yeah.
Like,
not
we
500 foot away.
we leave, and 2 minutes later, they leave.
Probably about
Or even we leave at the same time because they're taking a roundabout fucking route.
Yeah.
They'll leave
So
and
leave
sneak kind of the back
Yeah.
alleys as you guys go for the front door. That's fine. Can someone make me 3 stealth checks then, please, for the each group? Because they all got slightly different stats. So
Gosh, there's a 15 for the first one.
that's tracking. Pretty sneak.
I'll do one. Is it just a straight?
Just a straight D20.
Okay. I'll do the last. Sure, unless
I can't roll these because the regret of killing NPCs genuinely keeps me up at night.
Okay, that is. The
There you go, Mary.
blew
You'll
up.
get that
Spec
blew up.
tonight.
names.
You blew up a port.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You
on
actively
accident, and it
killed
kept
some-
me
you
up that
actively-
night.
You actively,
The
accidentally
fake
killed
people that I
civilians.
fake murdered genuinely had me laying awake at night feeling guilty about their fake families.
Oh.
I'm going for my physical
You're back.
Ooh.
Maybe I am.
Roll.
because I did not feel bad about killing the guard at all.
No, I'm just way too into it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm
Okay.
getting the shiny blade eyes because they work.
Well, at
together.
least if they get caught, we're planning on fighting anyway.
Tracky,
and we're getting more troops. It's fine.
Tracky's going pretty stealthy, but I'll take a little average from here.
I mean, they're just getting spotted. They're not getting killed outright. Yeah.
Yeah, you do have benefits of the
What
fact
are
that
you
you've got
doing?
this district pretty under control.
So if they're getting spotted, it's probably by the people who we were gonna fight.
So you all head down
Yeah.
the road towards this like little side entrance, this like side building. You see the guards at the door tighten their grip on their weapons. You see one of them like holds their like wand kind of at the ready, and the other one kind of like holds it like a dagger close at hand, and like you can see them like preparing themselves as well, like a little orb in their other hand that looks like they're using to cast spells from. You kind of get within about maybe 60 foot before they call out, and they just say, please, by order of the Archmage, I order you to stop, please. The Selfcarriage Maximus is closed at the time being.
Barrows, go do the thing.
Nudge barrels.
Do the thing.
Oh, sorry. What do you mean it's closed? I want to place a bet. This is ridiculous. I've got so much shit tied up in this place.
I meant like the freedom fighter thing, not.
Oh, sorry.
We're doing that in the building to rally the other people.
Oh,
Right.
surrender or die.
There we go.
You see them. One of them gives a loud whistle, and as they do, you see the ones on the balcony kind of like snap to your attention, and you hear one of them yell in Elvish, and they say, "Oh, we're being flanked. There's a big group coming down the back alley here," and they point down towards the bit where Tracky and all the rest are kind of beginning to move themselves towards. And
Well,
with
that didn't work.
we're gonna roll initiative.
Yay!
Okay. Going for physical dice after that roll. So.
Oh,
Oh, do we turn order that?
Yeah, I'm definitely switching to physical dice.
Hang on. Just very
Wrong
tired.
dice.
I just rolled a 5, but for some
I rolled a
15.
3.
It didn't do my guy again. Bloody hell.
and I forgot the tokens were still on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will that give me the... Will it do the thing?
You can't do it after the fact, can you?
I can
I
add
think
you
you can.
I tried clicking the token and rolling again. Didn't work.
That's
Right.
No.
Add your point.
Ooh. Obey me.
Just whisper "obey me" to your computer.
Yes. Typing in my initiative.
Double
that's-
click.
I got it.
Back you roll the 14.
who's a naughty little computer.
Gross.
Don't slut shame Ryan's computer.
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't.
You broke Ryan.
I feel dirty.
I used to do that in work where people, like, if they just be, like, innocently sorting through something, I would just be like, ew, don't touch it like that. And then they're like, touch it like what? How am I? And then they suddenly be confused on how they're meant to do things. There's a reason I don't have friends.
What are we?
Oh, you're stuck with me. You're
Acquaintances.
hostages, if anything.
No, we're just people she met in a D&D session. That's it.
You're just strangers in a D&D session to me.
I don't know if he's
back.
upset or gonna fix his microphone. Could be anything.
He was hiding the deep pain by pretending to fix his microphone.
See, you got it muted. I didn't.
Yeah, Mary heard me through the walls. Deep
Well,
wheels of sorrow.
See, I lie awake at night feeling bad about killing the fake people. Ryan lies awake at night feeling bad about the fake person I made up being mean to the fake person he made up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then kicking us off.
And
is gonna
sometimes
be
about
Beros.
the fake people Harry made up being mean to the fake person he made up.
Yeah.
My fake person gets such shit.
Yeah, you wrote the backstory, man. You gave your fake person that fake
I
shit.
know. Forgot how malicious Harry was sometimes.
Never give Harry
want-
shit to work with.
You want your guy to feel like shit? Okay.
You created a character who had no shit and Harry gave him shit.
Yeah.
What I do.
He's a shit giver. All those shits you couldn't give throughout your life, Harry took them. He's given them out.
I'm like a communist when it comes to shits.
He's a shit communist.
Yeah, I think I'll just run up to the first person, the first guard I can see. Get within melee range.
Yar.
Do a couple of swings.
So it's your 60 foot initially. That was one of the
Is
they
that?
told you to stop. So you may have needed a cunning action dash, but you can definitely close the distance.
I will close the distance and just swing with one shot set at him.
You rush up. Are you going for the cadet, or are you going for the sergeant on the ground?
Let's go for the sergeant.
Sure. Yeah, you go for it. You notice as you kind of rush towards him, you see like the doesn't wear any physical armor on them that you can see, but it does have that twinkling glow of mage armor across their body.
15.
Lovely. Yeah, that just breaks through the mage armor.
Wonderful. Cool. So let's do this and then sneak attack. So 12 points of damage altogether.
Yeah, your rakish audacity, you plunge your blade in, it finds purchase, and you hear him call out in pain as you make contact. He'll instantly retaliate on his turn. He will. Oh, he could have shielded off your attack. I forgot to get that. Ah, well, next time.
He also forgot he had that, I guess.
Fucking easy. He will.
He's taken by surprise.
He is. You watch as he lifts his orb up and grasps his hand tightly and mutters something quietly under his breath, and you watch as he just vanishes.
Coward.
Yeah, pretty much. The one on the balcony, who has spotted your troop coming in from the sidelines, he turns towards them, seeing Tracky and all sneaking along there, and he summons a spell you've seen them use before. You see the big hard pounds of ice start smashing down along the terrain in that little tight alleyway that they ended up in.
More flashbacks for Cyrus.
How did you know?
Not quite a cone of cold, but it's an ice storm. Comes bashing down. So I need to make for your groups. I'm just going to do this kind of visually. So Tracky will make a dex. It is dex, isn't it? Yes, Tracky makes one. special operations group will make one. And your regular fuckers will make one. Okay. So. C for these boys is 14. So Tracky and the regulars will succeed, but the other one, the like special operations group, will not, unfortunately.
No, my himbo.
So Tracky starts off with that much health.
He's a brave man, because he knows he can kill off characters I like, and then he still has to, like, live with me. Well, I
Kills off the
sadly-
characters you like, keeps the characters you don't like alive.
Yeah.
They get injured after that. They're only a little bit bloodied, which is good. So even though they failed, the your little scrublets, the ice storm comes crashing down on them, and you watch as all of them just get completely fucking annihilated. Like
Well,
they have very little protection. They're just
I told you
militia.
we shouldn't bring them. They died first
Actually,
of all.
hang on, 21
None of us
halved
could.
is 10. They're all on 1 hit point. They've got 11 hit points, so they're all alive on 1 hit point.
Run! Run, you idiots!
Tracky also takes 10. I rounded up instead of rounding down. So Tracky also takes 10. Tracky looks a little bit hurt, but looks fine. Alrighty, yeah, and that
Can I
ends.
yell at anyone who looks like they're about to die to run?
Yeah, you can do. Cyrus, your turn.
I'm gonna run up 30 feet, bonus action rage. And I'm going to lob a javelin straight at the guy that just cast ice magic.
Sure.
Sure.
And
draw
I
his
took
fire.
that personally.
That's a 9.
A 9 will unfortunately miss. Cyrus whoosh, hits the wood, like brick wall behind him. You hear ting, 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 like glances off the stone, and then you hear like the it's like the wood on stone that it settles.
Yeah, that's all I can do at the moment because I don't have any more movement.
Oh,
Did you rage?
I did rage.
Okay.
Tracky's turn.
Is it?
No, sorry, you're in the wrong place. There you go.
No.
Atlas's turn.
I was like, I thought I came just after Cyrus. So we're 60 foot from them, yeah?
60 foot back, yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly up 30 feet. Like, fly towards them.
Yeah.
Feet, not. You know what I mean. Can I try and thorn whip balcony boy off his balcony?
Hell yeah. Of the sergeant, I assume?
Yeah, the Iceman.
Yeah, the Iceman cometh.
The Iceman coming.
Can't shield that. Yeah, 25 definitely hits. 5 piercing damage on the up boy. And you're gonna pull him
I'm
off
gonna
the
try
balcony?
and pull him off the balcony.
Does he make a save or anything? Does this happen?
If the attack hits and the creature is large or smaller, I can pull the creature 10 foot closer.
And you can pull him 10 foot closer, so you pull him off. And he starts to fall, and you watch as he casts Featherfall. And he slows his descent, and he lands next to everyone.
Not as cool as I would have liked, but at least he lost his high ground. And then for my bonus action, I am going to do the fucking thing I always fucking do. And I'm going to become the archer. And then I will throw an arrow down at that feather-falled man.
Sure, as he's falling through the air slowly,
Yes.
you blast him.
Which is a ranged spell attack, which I am finding. Hang on. Spell attack and a ranged spell attack the same thing? I should really know
Yep.
this.
21 hits. Damage. 9. Very nice. Yeah,
I
he
think
is
you
not
can
cons-
fall slowly away from me, motherfucker.
He does, actually.
And he does, but I do stab him for it. And I'm going to yell at our little, our quibblings who are about to die to just fucking run.
Sure. Tracky's turn. Tracky will turn to all the little quibblings, as you call them. And he will gesture for them to flee. He'll then touch the shoulder of your himbo, and you watch as glowing light radiates through his hand. He's going to use one of his healing lights.
My himbo.
He gains 11 hit points.
I was just like, the fuck's he touching my himbo for?
Oh, the character you don't like helping the character you do. Ooh.
I don't have to like it.
And then you watch as he moves up. He waves his arms in the air, and you watch as a huge projection of this like great kind of like lion with like flowers in its mane, like green, like, you know, kind of like tint to its fur, like appears, and it kind of like stands floating just above the doorway. He's gonna cast Guardian Faith. So basically any creature that moves was within 10 foot of it, the first on their turn, is at risk of taking damage. That he can see. Any creatures hostile to him. So he summons that and leaves it up there. And yeah, that ends his turn. He's done his healing light, and he's done his spell. He will close the distance a little bit as well. He'll move up so he's like next to you, Beros, kind of entering the like protective glow of this lion. Volgir.
Yes. I will. If we're only 60 foot away, I can use my bow, which I will do then. So I'll Hunter's Mark. Didn't catch which one. Is the sergeant still going?
There's two sergeants at the minute. One's vanished, and one is like just landed. He's just ever fall down and been blasted by Alice.
I'll use that one then. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on that one.
I can't believe I finally managed to pull somebody off something with Thornwood who just had Feather Fall. Damn
You
it,
did
I
it on
still
the
need to
ship.
do it to make someone fall.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
Do you know Thorn whip someone off the ship? Or did they land on like the wing?
He landed on the wing.
So that's the Hunter's Mark damage.
I believe he fell off anyway. He also had a feather token.
Everyone's got fucking Feather Fall tokens.
I mean, when you're
Except
when
us.
you're dealing with airships and flying cities, gravity's a big fucking deal. Yeah, of course they've got Featherfall.
None of our idiots carry Featherfall tokens.
That's on you.
We're idiots.
That's on you.
So that's 9 damage total.
9 damage, nice, yeah, perfect. He's bloodied after that hit.
I'm gonna then use my movement, move up. That's it.
Yeah, how far are you moving up? Just 30 foot?
Yeah, I'll just move up 30 foot.
Cool beans.
If there's anywhere near cover around the 25, 30 foot range, I'll go for that.
Probably like a big tree or something on the left-hand side. You can like move up behind.
Mm-hmm.
Beans. Dragon doing anything in particular?
He's not spawned in at the moment.
Okay, Dragon's not doing anything right now. The apprentice cadets are gonna start doing their shit. One of them sees Veros and Tracky kind of coming up both sides. He like backs up, gets you both in a cone, and he lifts his like fingers and thumbs spread, and this thin sheet of flame shoots forth from his fingertips as he casts Burning Hands. I need Veros and Tracky to make me dex saves, please. Tracky's taking full whack. Veros, you're going to take half damage. So Veros, you will take 4, and Tracky will take 8 fire damage. And the one on the high ground is going to blast a fireball down towards the guy who threw a javelin earlier. Not realizing that he's immune to fire. Plus 4 to hit. 12 will probably miss anyway. Just hits the ground next to Cyrus. Missing. 8 health of Tracky. Beans. Astra. Oh, actually, also on both of their turns, as my fucking probably wouldn't be able to do shit anyway, because the second they do, the lion roars heroically, and as it does so, they both need to make dex saves to avoid being damaged by it.
Okay, so
Both feel. Both the cadets both just burn in like radiant glowing light, and both just you watch as their eyes burn in their sockets as the lion roars in joy as they die. Both of them.
Well, that was gross as fuck.
Cool.
that'll linger. Okay.
Not lying awake at night.
That just brought a different traumatic memory. But yeah. Probably going to cast. 60, is she within 60 feet of one of them? Whoever's the most injured.
You can only see one left at the minute, and yes, they are bloodied. So you're just within 60 foot of them.
Okay, if she needs to move closer, she can. Just gonna cast Sacred Flame. That's 3 points damage, but they made the dex save of 14, please.
Barros, by the way, you would have taken no damage from that burning hands because the guy would have died before he could have taken the opportunity to do that. So just give yourself
cool.
4 hit points back.
Nice.
And he did make a dex save of 14. Let me see here. He'll counterspell it. Get pretty fucked up pretty quickly. So yeah, he'll counterspell that. Buy himself some time. Actually, no, he fell. He can't counterspell it because he uses Featherfall. So yeah, so he'll take the full 3.
Ah, fuck you, asshole.
And
Bet you wish
then,
you'd fallen now.
as a bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon next to them. Can I hit with? Can't mind if I can hit once it's. Nah, I'll conjure it anyways until I figure it out.
Yep, so you go to conjure a spiritual weapon, and as you do so, you cast a spell, but nothing seems to happen. And Barros, you hear from where the person who vanished before the quiet muttering of a counter spell go off. Looks like they're still there, but they've got some kind of invisibility spell cast on them, which doesn't drop whenever they cast a spell.
Damn, they got greater invisibility.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
As opposed to its lesser component, invisibility.
Invisibility.
They're burning through spell slots quick and thin. Anything else, Astra? You moving up? You holding back?
She'll move up a little bit, but not too much. So she's in healing range of certain people.
You want to move up like 30 foot, so you're within 30 foot of Barros, or?
Yeah, like almost like halfway between Barros and Cyrus, I'd say. If that's.
You couldn't get that far?
15, 20 feet.
15 foot would put you within 45 foot of Barros and 15 of Cyrus, if you'd like, or?
Yeah, that'll do. Dude, those boys tend to get injured.
Barros. There's an invisible boy next to you. You're pretty sure is still there, and there's a visible boy who's pretty fucked up looking.
Yeah, I suppose I'll just swing twice at him, I assume with disadvantage.
Go for it.
First swing, 17.
17 will hit. Do not get sneak attack because it was a disadvantage.
Cool.
And try to make this
So
one.
that is 11 points of damage.
Nice. And it's a con save. DC 10. He just succeeds. Invisibility stays up. You feel his sword make contact. You hear him gasp in pain.
Second one, 13.
13 will miss. Unfortunately, you swing widely
Nice.
into the where you thought he just was. But he must have backed up by the reach, and you just catch air.
Cool. And that is all I'm going to do.
Alrighty, I'll say just before the end of your turn, all of your little scrublets do run off. And then the 5 remaining kind of like groups of the Dryad's Tears all move up. And they're all gonna fucking just go to absolute apeshit town. 3 of them will fire heavy crossbows at the one they can see. First 2 will hit for 7. And then the other 2, Fjornik and Yasin, will close the distance and they'll begin cutting away with their weapons. Let me see if that So they cut down the one who is standing still. They'll knock him unconscious. Based on the conversations you guys all had before. So yeah, Yasin brings the hilt of his blade down and knocks the guy out, gives him a good ringer on the side of the head. The usual one they believe is still a threat, but they don't exactly know where he is. Veros, you hear him casting a spell again. However, you don't see him. Oh, if you check. I think it's concentration. Let's see, double check anyway. Yeah, so he's gonna cast a spell himself, and you hear him flash briefly in and out of existence. You hear the reappearing sound on the balcony itself, but then he needs to make a dex save. The rest is being fucking annihilated by the fucking thing up here. I think he just beats Tracky's DC. Yes, he does. So he succeeds, so he's going to take half damage. So you hear the lion roar again. This guy, you hear a yell of pain, but he still survives, and he's able to run inside the building. And then you hear more people call as well inside. You hear those who see others, you hear muffled, but you hear run or attack quickly, get to the doors. And, that little generic bullshit of guards preparing themselves. And you hear unfortunately any opportunity to surprise the people on the inside has been lost. But you have dealt with the exterior threat right now. We can say initiative if you'd like to, or we can probably drop back to a soft initiative now and just kind of roll through it.
I mean, I don't want to waste a wild shape, so I'm happy to stay in initiative.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go on.
Just head on in.
I'm going to take a little break so I can compile something together, because obviously inside of here is a little bit more complicated, and it's pretty much done. I'm going to see it every couple minutes. We'll be right back.
When we last left off, we had liberated the self-carriage Maximus. Good job, us.
Yep, good job, you. I know you just got to do the rest of it. So currently, right now, you guys are at the exterior. The one guard with greater visibility on has just teleported himself back inside the balcony, gone through the Guardian, the Faith. Nearly died to it, but lived long enough just to alert the people inside of your presence. With that, you kind of roll into Cyrus's turn.
How far am I from the door?
30 foot.
Can I just fucking full steam ahead, try and smash my way through that door?
Sure, yeah, you rush all the
The,
way up.
the little door, being specific, the little door that's in the door, not the big door.
You don't just.
Are you gonna try to like attack it and like break it down, or are you gonna just like stop and open it? Or...
I was thinking just like shoulder barge, like
Sure.
running.
Maybe an athletics check.
shoulder.
Because it wouldn't
Sure.
be cool if you ran at it and then just opened it like a normal person.
Yeah, get advantage, cause I'm raging.
23.
I'm very much
You
raging.
throw your way into this door and you hear something splinter and crack, and the door falls down with your might as you kind of like follow through, and you see beyond it there's this little entrance foyer you've seen before, reception desk on the left. There's a door to the right which is just beginning to open. You see there's looks like there's a wooden barrier that kind of like blocks the door from this side, like a basically a block. Effectively like a big manual wooden bar that can be put across it to bar it shut, which you just snapped. And standing up from behind the counter on the left, you see there was another one of these like sergeants. You see they're preparing to cast a spell like as you barged in.
I'm assuming I can't attack him.
You could throw something at him if you had a javelin or anything.
Yeah, I have another javelin. I will throw the javelin.
Go for it. You break the door to your shoulder barge. You can like toss something at him.
23 to hit.
Up. Yeah, 23 will hit him. You throw and hit him square.
So it's that plus that plus I believe it's 2 for my rage. Yes, it is plus 2. So that is 8, 10, 11 damage.
Lovely. Yeah, you twat up good with the javelin. It sticks to his shoulder. He like shrugs it off. Alrighty. Anything else, Cyrus?
I'm gonna Can I move at all to like clear the doorway?
What's your movement speed? Is it 30 or is it?
It's 30.
No. You've hit the door
I'm
down,
in the
smashed
doorway.
it, you've thrown the javelin, that's your turn.
Cyrus,
Yeah.
get out of the way.
He can still scooch over if you guys need to push
You can
past.
scooch.
Atlas,
Can I
you're
bonus action jump?
Okay. Do I know if I can go past the rage lion without it getting hurt?
Cyrus is standing right next to it and didn't seem affected.
Okay. Good to know the guinea pig went first.
You see it's like looking down at him like,
It wants to.
Squeak.
Actually, they go weep, 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 whoop, 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 whoop. Trust me, I've had guinea pigs for long enough to know.
Angry weep.
Pretty much. You rustle a crisp packet, you're getting weep whooped. So I am gonna. Can I get in there after Invisible Boy?
Invisible Boy's gone upstairs, so you're gonna fly past him.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm already flying, so.
You're gonna fly up. 60 foot is your movement speed, or is it 30?
When I'm flying. Doobie-doobie-doo. Equal to my walking speed.
So 30 foot.
Yeah.
So you're 60 foot away at the moment, so you have the dash.
Yeah, I'll just get myself onto that
As you land on the balcony.
balcony.
You look in the top floor. You see the door has been thrown open. You see only one individual in this room. Someone who has got their back to you. They're currently sat working at a desk.
Doesn't seem to know I'm there yet.
They seem alerted that something's going on. Look, they're about to start standing up.
Okay. Do they look like the guys we are fighting? Are they like uniform?
Yeah, they're definitely a ranking. You can't really get a good look at
Then
them
I'm
because they're behind a
going
chair,
to
but they're definitely a
throw
member.
an arrow at him.
Sure. Make attack. That would definitely hit.
Seven.
Watches it impacts him and is just dissipated around his like little arcane ward that he has cast over himself. You've seen this once before. The last captain you fought used a similar spell.
Okay.
Looks like you might have found a captain at this place.
Found a captain. I dashed. That's all I can do. Look at him.
Did I call him pop his stats in time?
Chunky boy.
He's Chonker.
Little chunky man.
And you've done 7 damage to his ward. Grand. Tracky's turn. Tracky is going to enter the doorway next to Cyrus. He's going to see the guard behind the counter who Cyrus has thrown something at. And he is going to... Let's see what's he got left in him. He sees that, doesn't really judge it as much of a threat. He's going to walk up to the corner where the door's opening. You see he looks inside Cyrus. He waves his arm, and you just watch as, like, you don't see anything leave his hand, but you just watch fire leave the room that he's looking in. Like, it's not like it's just like as a spell has just been cast inside the room as he casts Flame Strike. So his DC is 15, so let's roll these boys. Almost succeeds, I feel. You hear the sounds of screams and pain as some people die.
I assume I see some absolute bullshit.
You don't 'cause
hear
you're on the
a lot.
upstairs.
Okay. I hear a lot of screams.
And there's another guy who is howling in pain, but is not super. Well, not wiped out immediately. Nearly. That was 35 halved to... Righty. Cool. Tracky will, on his way past, he'll once again have used his healing hands to bump up on everyone of the Brad's tears on his way past. They will all rush in as well after him. Two of them jump straight over the counter and start wailing the fuck out of the guy who Cyrus hit. That is +1, so that's plus. And that's 25 plus 34, and that's. So the one who Cyrus is hit with the javelin, they jump over the counter and they just start fucking, two of them start laying in them. You see Yasin and Fjornik both just like cutting at him on either side. He just can't raise up his arms to defend it. You see he like casts shield, but it doesn't matter. They just fucking like overpower him anyway and just bring him to unconsciousness, knock him out. Bingo, bingo, bingo. The other three come walking up with their heavy crossbows. They push up next to Tracky. They go in the corner. They all fire dunk into the next room. They're quite well trained groups. You hear the sound of shield spell go off, and then the bolts just scattering, hitting the floor. And then they basically all discard the crossbows and draw long swords and begin to prepare themselves for melee combat. Now they're in the thick of it. And that ends the Dryad's Tear's turn. Volgear.
Yes.
We're 30 foot from the door. Cyrus has just rushed up.
Do I have any lines of shot, considering there's that many people? There's people in doorway and whatnot.
If you look at the doorway, yes, you can't see any enemies at this time.
It's alright, let's stop. What should I?
You can't see any
Can't see
enemies
anyone
through
this
the
time.
door.
Not at the moment, not with the angles you have. It looks like everyone's going in and they're like looking off to the right hand side or off to the left. They're like not, they're looking at sides, they're not looking dead ahead when they go in.
Right.
There's no immediate threats anymore from the exterior.
I will move forward 30 feet, see if that changes my angle.
Yeah, you kind of get up next to Cyrus at the door, and you can kind of see looking in. There's an unconscious guard who's been knocked out at the chair, the desk to the left, and there's a few people now stacked up with Tracky at the door on the right, getting ready to like move into this next chamber. There's also a stairway off to the front back left that you can see that rises up, and there's a little banister that must overhang some kind of like lower level. It leads like a basement, maybe. You're not entirely sure. Cyrus would know that that balcony overlooks the entrance to the pit, so like where the fighters would like gather, and there's like a big portcullis underneath them.
Right, so there's not really anyone to do anything with at the moment, so I'm gonna how far away am I from, say, the other side of the room?
It's pretty far. It's probably about, I would say, number 30 foot or so to reach the foot of the stairs. If that's kind of where you want to head.
Right, I'm gonna use restoration to dash.
Thing.
And while at it, I'm gonna put away my bow.
Right. Yeah,
Ready to pull out my storm sword.
Dash forward up to this like foot of the stairs. You like look down the little banister on the way. You don't see anyone down in the lower area at this time. Here, like people moving around stuff upstairs as well. Right. You guys are all fucking dead. Okay, you begin hearing people beginning to move down the stairs, and looking up, you see there is these two cadets coming down to investigate what's going on. As they come down and see you, they're both going to loose firebolts in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
An 18 and a 20 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
And they're only little squishy boys. That's a 7 and a 1, so 8 fire damage washes over you.
Yeah.
And they'll kind of hold short probably just like at the landing of the stairs, like about 10 foot from you, but they kind of like form like a little line.
Yeah. Right, no worries.
And fine. Bing, bing. Perfect. Astra.
And Astra's gonna move up to the door where everybody seems to be gathering. Is anyone injured in particular, or are we all kind of okay?
There's 3 members of the Bride's Tears who haven't really had much time to like patch themselves up too well. 2 of them have received some healing from Track, but they're looking alright. You know, they're not like fucked up. They're injured, but they're not bloodied.
Okay, and then she probably hold her action to cast probably Secret Flame again once something comes in the range and she can see 60 feet.
Sure. I mean, you've moved all the way up, have you, at this point, as far as you can? So you're about 15 feet from the door. That's fine. So you can't really see anything at the minute because the stairway's still backing in, so you need to actually get to the doorway to look in properly, or you kind of just like you need to get to the doorway so you get a good view. So you ready yourself just in case you can see anything, but nothing really standing out for you at the moment, unfortunately. Beros.
I suppose make my way inside with everyone else.
Yep, you step inside, you see there's some people getting stacked up on a door on the right. You see there's 2 cadets on the stairwell to the front left, about 40 foot from you. The door on the right is maybe only about 10, 15 foot in. You can't see what they're dealing with in there, but it looks like as you stepped in, you would have seen them all like loose 3 bolts. You'd have heard a spell being cast from inside, and they all drop the crossbows to the ground. They all draw their swords, and we can prepare to move in to finish the job.
Yeah, I think probably stack up with Volgear and start making my way.
Head up the stairs.
Yeah.
You gonna throw anything at these guys in the stairs, or?
I can throw 2 daggers.
Go for it. One at each of them, or?
Do 2 in 1.
Sure. Throw them.
First one, 24.
Yep, that definitely hits.
8 points of damage.
That criticals him instantly.
And then let's see the second one. 20 for cool.
He's dead now.
Yeah, 2 points of damage.
Yarr. Sweet.
Yep, that's my good.
Grand. Sergeants are gonna react. From the stacked doorway, you see a massive blast of cold wash out over Tracky and the 3 members of the Dryad's Tears who are all standing there as the cold goes off. Bet Cyrus is glad he stayed by the door for this one.
I was like, what's the range on that?
Tracky tanks the full 40. Tracky's doesn't even look bloodied. He's you see like ice cast all over him, but he just kind of
Like a
shrugs it off.
sturdy heckin' terrorist.
But all 3 of the Dryad's Tears who he hadn't had a chance to heal yet, unfortunately that does just overpower them, even though they do succeed 20 to bring them all to the ground.
No!
Yeah.
My himbo!
So your himbo's fine.
Okay.
Him and Fjornik both went for the desk on the left. They're the only 2 survivors of the original group, apart from Lara.
Are those all the group that we're not doing any sort of saving on? Are they just dead?
Those guys will just die instantly. You see Vudin, the like ex-watcher. You see Phala. You see Jan as well, who like gets knocked down. The guy who you saved at the church, and you see Hazel, the like undead, like get completely.
I mean,
blasted by the cold.
he already died once, you know. It's
he just like he falls down dead. Unfortunately, they all just stop moving.
Is he dead? He's undead. Is he now re-dead?
Dead.
Perma-dead?
Dead squared.
Dead squared.
He's 12 foot under instead of 6 foot under.
moving up to the stairwell behind the 2 cadets, you see 2 more sergeants appear.
Ooh.
And Atlas, you hear someone banging on the door of the office that you're currently stood in, but they haven't let themselves in just yet.
They're like, hey, we need to get the captain. Atlas is like, not if I get him first.
You see the thing where like they try the door and the door is clearly locked.
Yeah.
On the stairwell, the 2
Don't
sergeants.
come in, I'm naked.
The 2 sergeants up on the stairwell, both standing there, look over the terrain. They see a large cluster of you by the door, but they see Tracky tank a cone of cold, and they both look at each other. They both point their wands, and they both glow with orange energy. They both blast him with 2 fireball spells, like just like cascading over. Luckily, you are all just out of range because you all stayed out of the door. But you guys are kind of beginning to see just how fucking powerful some of these boyos can be. This is a potential 50 damage coming towards Tracky. He has to make 2 dex saves. DC is 14. Tanks both. Tracky looks critical. After the 2 fireballs go off, you see him stagger quite badly. He's burned all up his body inside.
Oh, Tracky's gonna die. Oh no.
Why do I
Oh,
feel like
no.
this is your plan?
I'm so sad about this. If only I was there to heal him. Oh no.
As Atlas says that, the chair scrapes on the tiles as the captain of this barrack stands up to attention. He turns around to face you, Atlas.
This man's going to kill me.
And you watch as he, like, nods to something you can't see. And then he just literally points his staff in your direction. And you can make
Can I give
constitution.
him the middle finger before.
Sure, make me a con save.
Come on, Atlas. 14.
Atlas, you watch as your body
I just
begins
died.
to turn to stone.
Cool.
You begin like to feel your legs harden into the floor that they're on, and with no one here to break his concentration, you're going to rely solely on your body's ability to fight this off, unfortunately.
Cool.
And he will stand and watch you just outside of your reach.
At least my statue will look like this.
That will end his turn. You see the door unlock. And then
Wait,
it
am I
opens.
frozen giving a middle finger, or can I still move my top half?
You
Just in
are.
case I want to give a more dignified pose, you know?
You are currently turning the stone, which means that you basically have to keep making contests the enemy to your turn. Right now, you're restrained.
Okay.
So that means you've got like disadvantage on like attacks and ability checks, but you
I
can't.
can still move a little bit.
Yeah, you can't physically relocate yourself, but yes, you can move and.
I can
do
move
some
the
things.
bits of me that can move.
If you fail 3 times,
Then I am stone.
you're stone, and if you succeed 3 times, you break it.
Okay.
So you've had 1 failure so far.
Okay.
So he will stand and watch. The door upstairs unlocks, and the invisible sergeant will begin moving his way in past everyone. And you see he looks in and goes like, you hear them talking in Elvish, and don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Blah, blah, blah.
Cyrus, you're up.
Can I yell like, "Hey, I'm turning to stone here," and
Yeah.
hope someone can hear me?
You hear Atlas start yelling from upstairs. Sounds like probably probably Astro getting good audio of that because she is still outside, 15 foot back for the balcony, so she can actually sort of see the open doors up there.
I'm gonna have to drop out for a sec because my cold's fucking up.
How far am I from Tracky?
From Tracky, you're about just under 20 foot because he's pushed it a little bit further.
And how far is the door that he was beside?
15 foot from you. You have to move up and then to the right.
So first of all, I'll go to Tracky, and I'll bonus action Healing Hands.
Boo.
We need him alive!
Boo.
So he gets 3 points, unfortunately. That's all I can do.
Yay.
And then I'll move towards the door.
Yep, you go towards the door, you see inside there's a mage in there who looks pretty fucked up.
Would I be able to like pick up a crossbow and fire it
You can pick one up on the walk by, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll fire a crossbow at him.
Sure. These are heavy crossbows that the guys have dropped. Are you proficient with heavy crossbows? It's a martial range weapon.
Martial weapons. I am proficient with martial weapons.
Oh, yep, so you have no problem picking it up.
I just need to add it to my inventory.
It's a heavy crossbow. You see it's beginning to burn away in your hands from the fireball spell, like it's on fire. But there's still one bolt knocked in it, and you like aim and tunk, it probably only has like one good shot left in it before it will, need a good bit of repairing done to it. But yeah.
That's a critical fail.
As you fire it, it just like the mechanism collapses in on itself. The wood shatters just from the it was like red hot wood. Just like even if you were able to pick it up because you're immune to the fire anyway. But the second you fire it, the mechanism just like snaps it in half. It just didn't have the like structural integrity to hold itself together long enough to have that final shot, unfortunately.
Does that still count as an attack?
Yes.
Cool.
So
I keep my rage.
Just that one.
Yeah, I'll
just
drop
flavoring
that.
it so it doesn't sound like Cyrus is shit at aiming.
Thank you.
Next time I'll just make it sound like Cyrus is shit at aiming. Okay, that's
No, I wanted to just.
Yeah, no, it is.
make sure
You're
that
still using an attack. That's still. Your
Okay,
attack.
I just want to check for my rage because I don't want to lose that yet.
You fire it and it just falls to the ground because the strings are already burnt away.
Atlas.
Pisses you off more.
Unless anyone else Cyrus.
I think that's all I can do because that's my action, my bonus action, and 20, 10. Yeah, I think that's all my movement as well.
Sure, go for it. Atlas.
Yes. Can I do shit, or is it just?
Yeah, you just
constant-
can't. So you're restrained. So all of your attacks are at disadvantage. Your speed is 0.
Okay.
And you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay. Can I still use shit I have on me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to use my wand of magic missiles, and I'm going to magic missile this man.
Cool. The Abjurer will cast shield and take no damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
He is an Abjurer wizard, so he's all about protection magic.
all about
and stuff.
protecting himself. Bonus action, I will try and throw a fucking dart at him, because there's not much else I can do.
Disadvantage.
Yep. Sorry, being an idiot. I don't think I can disadvantage on my... Not coming up with anything, but I think I'll still work. Nope.
10 just goes wide. Hits the wall behind. Make a con save at the end of your turn, please.
Left. 15.
15 just fails. That's 2 failures.
Can I be like... You could just let me go, you know?
That's common. I see no benefit to that.
Worth a try.
Tracky will move.
I know I just flew in here and attacked you, but you could let me go.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I said he could. It's possible for him.
Tracky looks at Cyrus and points to the one in the room that he was fighting and then turns away from it. He turns his attention to those on the stairs, and you watch as he calls down another flame strike on the staircase in front of Volgir and Beros.
If Tracky saves me, I'm gonna be
Wonderful.
fucking pissed. Gonna be there like, no, just let me turn to stone, you
Damn.
dick.
The 2 cadets both burn and crumble immediately, and the 2 sergeants behind both need to make saves. They both take the full whack, and they both are immediately reduced to critical by it. And you see they're like yell in pain, but they're still standing. Just about. He will then hold an arm to his shoulder as his bonus action. You watch the cast Neverwinter's Healing Light on himself. 9 hit points back. That is the last of his healing light, though. Righty. Volgir.
Yes. So the 2 cadets in front of me have been eradicated in the nicest way, shape, or form.
Indeed, there are 2 sergeants behind them who Tracky has nearly reduced to ash, like in one attack, but they're both still standing.
I'll move my smart one of them
For attack?
flip a coin. well,
They
I'll
both got the
leave
same
it.
hit
Don't
points
would
at the
you?
minute, so it doesn't really make much
Ah,
odds.
fair enough. And then I will attack with me. Does Hunter not with a non-ranged?
Yeah, it still works. Doesn't need to be ranged. Even
Huh,
works with like
weapon
spell
attack.
attacks, I think.
So I'll hit with the storm sword then.
Yeah, you move up with the storm sword.
21 to hit.
21 hits, say you cleave through, there's no shield in that. Roll damage.
That's 4.
And Hunter's Mark.
1.
You watch as the lightning courses through, and this individual just like begins to like twitch and spasm. Are you striking to kill with the storm sword, or are you knocking him out?
You said it's 2 sergeants.
2 sergeants, yeah.
I'll kill.
Okay, we're dead.
If the coin purse is big enough, killing is okay.
No, I said if it was city guard.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
Sergeants
civilians.
are city guards. They are sergeants. In
No,
the
that's what I
guards.
mean. That's what I mean. Kill them. Because
Technicalities. Oh, so you're okay with killing guards but not civilians?
yes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what we all agreed on.
Yeah, but someone kills guards that become civilians. So I just
He
thought I'd make myself
He
clear.
was a guard. He wasn't.
We're in the
civilian,
middle
he
of
was
a
guard.
fight, guys. Can we not have this debate right now? I'm turning to stone.
Screaming, Volga screaming.
Squiggly line
Alice
here,
is just
here,
slowly
Volgir.
turning to stone, and she can just hear Volgir and Cyrus debating on the fucking stairway.
Atlas, you
Like,
see
Astra
2
does have a
cadets-
plan, so-
You see 2 cadets form up at the doorway proper on the outside, and then you see the sergeant who was just let inside moves up and takes a position on the inside, and you see the invisible one. Like you hear them like coughing in pain from just inside the door as well, because they're setting up an ambush.
An ambush for the outside, or what
They're
are they-
waiting for people to walk up to this final. It looks like they're preparing to defend the captain of this area.
Can I yell? Don't! There's an ambush!
Okay.
They're preparing an ambush by the door!
You watch as one of the cadets turns around and like readies a spell, and then you just see the captain just lift down a hand and just shake his head, and they just go back to watching where they're supposed to be watching.
I understand that that will
Astra.
get me killed faster, but you know.
I'm just checking I've got the map right in my head. The balcony leads onto the room where they're at? Is that how Atlas got in, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I got in via balcony.
From the exterior, there's an exterior balcony that like leads up to an office room, which Atlas flew into. So that's where she is currently
Okay.
right now. She's just in the doorway from that. You heard
And
me
that
yelling.
balcony is like how high up?
It's about 20 foot off the ground.
Okay, Ash is gonna
15.
cast Radiant. Her bonus action, conjure her. Is it a bonus action?
Yeah.
I always forget this.
Radiant Souls bonus action.
Yeah, Radiant
Wings.
Soul bonus.
Unfurl.
And then she's gonna fly up to the balcony and get into the room with Atlas.
Yeah, you see immediately there's a captain who's just like got his back to the room facing Alice, who's like nearly complete. The stone has risen up to like her shoulder. She's just got about like an arm and a half still free. The stone's coming down her like right bicep. Her wings are like completely stonified. And you see she's still not got much time left.
Atlas is slowly starting to tip over with
By-
the weight of stone wings.
It's like,
By the
oh,
door,
fuck.
you see you see a sergeant, and you can make out there's another sergeant there, but you see the sheen of invisibility. But he's not hidden; he's just like still standing there. And then beyond the door, you see there's 2 cadets, and they're all dealing with stuff outside. So as you land, like a few of them turn around and clock you, but like they haven't really had a chance to react to you yet.
Okay. Just didn't think movement wise, but I've used all of 30 feet, wouldn't I?
To
do
fly
that.
up 20 foot, you probably lose about 20, 30. Yeah, it's about 25. We can call it meet in the middle if you like to try to put yourself in front of Atlas or anything like that, or. But
Yeah,
getting
if
deeper
she's,
into the
in,
room would need a dash, probably, yeah.
if she's in front of Atlas, is the captain in front of her?
Yes, you'd be entering melee with him. He's put himself out from her. He doesn't want to be close enough for her to swing at him, so he's just standing outside of her reach.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure what I'm thinking isn't a stupid idea.
Atlas
Thinking,
flew
Captain.
into a room alone with a captain. Do your stupid idea.
In my defense, I didn't know there was a captain in there when I flew in.
I'm thinking
I knew he was
of
a
them-
captain once he started to turn me to stone, in which it was too late. The stupid had already been done.
I'm thinking of thunder waving the captain out the door.
Do it.
Because
Thunderwave that
I'm-
captain.
Because technically,
you can put yourself behind him if you like. If you fly like over him and like blast back, yeah.
but I want to make sure I'm not blasting at Atlas, like blasting.
Blast
would
me, I
blast.
don't give a
If
shit.
you blast him, you will definitely be blasting Atlas because she's close enough. I think it's 15-foot cone, isn't it? Or 15-foot.
Would
Is it-
Astra hit any of the other people behind the door if she thunderwaved towards
Well, if
them?
if you thunderwave away from so if you're gonna thunderwave into the balcony towards Tracky's spiritual guardian out there, then like that would be you can hit your island. But if you stand in front and blast him towards the door, you can try to blast him like out into the hallway. Yeah, you could blast like over the desk. And like
Yeah,
you would
that's
hit the
what I
other
was
sergeants and stuff
thinking.
as well. Yeah, that's what I thought you were trying to blast him like backwards, like out of the fucking
No, like
Building.
out the door, down the.
yeah, into the
stairs,
hallway.
like,
Yeah,
oh.
you could blast him into the hallway. Yeah, that's fine. No risk of hitting
Yeah.
Atlas at all.
Okay, that
You
that
catch
was
the
the
two
thought
sergeants
process.
as well either side with that if you get that 15-foot cube.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
So
Trying to remember
some
what it
saves.
is. Yeah, con save 14.
They all fail.
Okay.
The sergeants
2d8.
both hit the wall.
No, yeah, it
They'll
is.
try to take a little bit extra damage from colliding with
3d8. Do it in a sec.
because it can't move.
14 damage.
Lovely. And how far back are they pushed?
Was it
15... 10 feet? 15 feet?
10 feet away.
Got it. Roll me an extra 2d6, please, for the sergeants, please.
Okay. Turn order, move. Hmm. Eight. 1, 5, and 3 of that.
One of the sergeants hits his head off the wall and it becomes bloodied. The other one you don't see because he's invisible, but you hear a sickening crack sound that like almost seems to echo through the room, and you only see when the invisibility drops as he hits the floor that he's just broken his neck. It's not moving. It's blood pooling at the back of his head. The
Welp.
captain is pushed all the way to the door itself, and then he grinds to a halt as he like digs his heels in. Although you've affected him with the spell, you watch he's just like most of it seems to be absorbed into this arcane ward he has. He's not taking any damage himself. He doesn't need to make a concentration check because his ward is still up. But he's the ward you can see is beginning to like crackle and phase. It's nearly gone, but it's still up unfortunately this time.
I think Astra will shout, "We need help up here, please!"
She yells for help. Bros! There's one guard on the stairs still.
Sure.
He looks pretty fucked up. Draki hit him with a big spell.
Yeah, let's go for. Could I bonus action dagger for and then move up and see if I could still swing?
Yeah, go
Is
for
that something I could do?
Yeah.
Cool. So if I do. Oh, never mind.
10. Dodge out the way.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna hit him with the main attack. Short sword. 16 to hit.
hits. Yep. You connect with him. And you would get regular audacity up here on your own.
7 points for the damage, and then another 8. So,
Lovely. Lethally or non-lethally?
not lethally.
Yeah, so you bring the blade down hard and you hear that like connect and he just like falls against the wall, leans up against it, like slides down it and just like slumps to the ground unconscious.
I love how Volgar gave a big speech and he's the only one attacking to kill.
Yeah, can't see that.
Well, I thought we all agreed non-lethally, so...
But to be fair, he did say that you shouldn't be killing guards, so...
I haven't killed anybody yet.
He's like, you guys shouldn't be killing people. Me, on the other hand, that's fine.
Then I'll use my movement to get up the stairs as much as I can.
Realize I didn't make any rules for the last two Dryad's Tears, last turn and Tracky's turn. They will have moved up and they kill the one in the corridor next to you, Cyrus. So the one who's threatening to like blast you with cold just is also they again only knockouts because they're following what you guys already said, so they're only knocking to unconsciousness. Go. So right now there is no one on the ground floor in any rooms that you guys have currently been in. There are still a few rooms you haven't explored yet, but you do hear the call for, we need help up here, like that coming from upstairs. The sergeant who just got pushed into the wall and survived picks himself up and he moves towards Astra, and he is going to... He's going to unleash a magic missile against you, Astra, at 5th level.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna see if I can do a thing.
Yep.
And then, when a creature within 5... Is he within 5 feet?
Yeah, he'll walk within 5 foot of you and then he'll cast 60. It doesn't need to roll, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna use the reaction to do the... should I wait for it? You already did. No, I'll leave it. It's okay.
Sure thing. So he is going to hit you for 3 initially, plus 4, so that's 7 darts coming your way, and each dart does 5 damage. 35 force damage. Just impact you unblockable, and you just take them all.
Yeah, she's very bloodied. She's very bloodied.
That is the biggest spell slot taken up at least. Nope. Other sergeants are all dead currently. The Abjurer will see the situation looks fairly handled back there. You're bloodied and she's about to turn the stone. He will turn his back and begin moving towards the stairs. Those of you at the stairs, Beros, you would see kind of like coming to the top of the landing, this huge imposing figure standing there. And he sees you standing on the staircase. It's at the top of the stairs, looks down at you, and then he is just going to blast you with, honestly, probably another barrage of magic missiles because you're only a single target right now. He can't quite get bulkier. He's going to cast magic missile at 6th level. He's going to delegate 4 to hit you and 4 to hit Bulgir. Again, each one does 5, so you both take 20 points of force damage.
I'm
Delta
unconscious.
Bulgir.
I'm looking pretty fucked up.
So I'm down.
Bulgir falls to the ground. How many hit points did you have, Bulgir?
How many did I have?
Yeah.
16.
16, perfect. So it takes exactly the 4th one to knock you out. You don't take any failed death save or anything from it, but it does force him to use it all on you, and he can't use another one on someone else. Cyrus, you're up. You see these blasts of magic come firing down from upstairs. You see Bulgir fall to the ground. You see Fjornik and Yasin just knock the guy unconscious next to you. You see Beros take a big blast of magic as well. You hear more from upstairs as this is all kicking off.
How far am I from the captain? Can I see him?
Can't see him just yet because you're still underneath where the landing is, so like you've not got direct line of sight. If you moved 15 foot towards the stairs, you could get eyes on him.
Yeah. Okay, how far would I be from the foot of the stairs? So I've moved 15.
Your 15 foot would get you to the foot of the stairs, and then the stairs you'd have to go up. It's another like 30 odd foot to get to the stairs. It's a big staircase.
I'm going to dash up the stairs then.
Close the distance, yes. You can get right next to him.
And then I'm gonna bonus action back into my Divine Fury.
You're
So it starts off, cracks, lights peering out, and then it quickly curls into the fire just like before.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get as close to him as I possibly
You can
can.
get right next to him if you're dash. You can actually get behind him if you want, so you're not blocking the stairs for your friends, or you can block off.
Yeah, I'll get behind him.
Yep. So you
And
move,
he'll
start to
take-
circumnavigate him.
He'll take 2 fire damage at the end of my turn.
Make a con save. 5. succeeds. Take the 2 fire damage. His ward. Wait, his name need to make his ward slot actually. Alrighty. Anything else, Cyrus? Is that it?
No, it's literally everything I can do.
Atlas. Potentially your last turn before you turn to stone.
Okay. Can I cast Healing Word as an action instead of a bonus action so I can still try and throw an arrow at this dude?
I'll allow it, sure.
I am going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Astra, because she got pretty fucked up. And I'm just going to be like, you're alright. It's alright. And then I'm going to try and throw an arrow at this guy, but first I'll cast my Healing Word.
We try to throw an arrow at the captain who's left the room.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I see him still?
You can still see him.
Just?
He's through a doorway and he's moved towards the stairs, so he does get a bit of cover. He's got half cover from the shot.
I don't know how to... Oh, there we go. Sorry, I couldn't work out how to fucking... That's my Healing Word.
Arms frozen like this, and it's just eh.
Nyeh. And then... So I can still see this guy? Yeah?
Still see him. Yeah, he goes +2 to his AC.
That is a
Doesn't
24.
matter. Hits him anyway. Damage. Okay, right now he's got 7 points on his ward left.
Well, I got 6 of them.
The ward absorbs the last of the damage, and it's just clinging on. It's barely even to protecting him anymore, but it's still just enough to stop him, like, risking losing his concentration, Atlas, unfortunately.
Well,
Con save. DC for his spell is
20.
1 success. 2 failures, 1 success. Cling
It
on
would
for
have been
another
a cool
round.
last turn even if I turned to stone, to be honest.
You cling on for another round. Tracky and the Dryad's Tears begin moving for the stairs. You see Tracky looks fucked up, hella fucked up. Running on the spell slots. He will point his
You get 10
finger.
healing, by the way, Astra. I don't know if you...
Yeah, I got it.
Points
Thank
his
you.
finger up towards the captain, and you hear him begin the utter a spell. And as soon as he does so, the captain raises his staff and counterspells it as the hold person just gets dissolved in the air as it comes towards him.
Counterspell is so fucking OP. As someone who's both used it and had it used against them, like, it's so OP.
As he does
It's
it,
just nuh-uh.
As he does it, the ward actually grows in size. It regains 6 hit points to the ward.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because that's how the ward works. Because he's literally all he does
I just
is whack
got rid
himself
of
off.
those.
The Dryad's Tears come out of the... I see the Dryad's Tears don't. The Dryad's Tears keep sweeping the lower levels because they are concerned about just getting this place locked under control. So they move into this next chamber here. Cyrus, you would know they're probably moving through the armory, which is like a load of weapons that the gauntlet kind of offers up, because you see them come out the other side on the little far side of the next banister, which is the staircase that goes down to the holding ground. You'd know that's kind of near where the cells and stuff are down below, so they're beginning to lock down that area, make sure it's secure. And you see they can see the portcullis. And people have heard the chaos. You see people are like there, and you see like arms reaching through, like help us, help, please. It's just like people trying to get people's attention. But in the heat of the battle, you guys haven't had much time to realize what's going on down there. But they begin to make their way towards that. That will end the Dryad's Tears turn. Tracky sees no benefit in moving himself closer to this individual, so he will actually move for cover because he's quite hurt. So he moves back towards where he was before the start of the turn, just ducking out of line of sight, back in the full cover. Vulgir.
Yes.
Up. There's a bad boy captain at the top of the stairs, but you are on the ground, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Make a death save.
Roll. Oh, that's never gonna nice.
That's 1 failure, Vulgir.
But it's not 2 failures, which was very close to being.
Yeah. It's bad, but gonna be
It's getting me back for those deep nat 20s.
The cadets see Cyrus rushing up alongside the captain. They look at their wands of firebolt and realize they probably can't do much with their burning hands at firebolt. Something's actually burning.
They're like, man, this guy is literally on fire already, seemingly of his own choice.
They both are going to throw their daggers towards Cyrus to try to take him down.
Can you imagine, like, you specialize in fire magic and a man on fire just comes running at you? It's like...
You wasn't prepared for this.
I think a 14 misses you, Cyrus.
Yeah, none of those hit.
But yeah, they whiz past, and then they move back into the room at the where Astra and Atlas are currently, and they turn their attention towards the threats they think they can deal with. So they probably think the captain's pretty got it, you know. That will be their turn. Astra. There's the guard in front of you, the sergeant. He's just like blasting you with the magic missile. 2 cadets just entered the room. Atlas is nearly stone.
Unfortunately, I don't have lesser restoration, so I can't help that way.
Okay,
But
Tracky
I'm
does.
trying.
No,
Trying to
don't
figure-
let Tracky.
I'm trying to decide between Thunderwave or Inflict Winds. Like, how pissed is she? She could probably get the other 2.
Alice
Okay,
is just
she-
there like, Astra, if I die, put Cyrus's pants on my statue.
I thought you didn't want him to do it, but you weren't talking to him. And then she'll like move a little bit further and go for Thunderwave again at first level.
Yep, you can capture all of them in it once more because it puts itself in a similar kind of way.
Con 14, please.
So, cadets.
Come on, cadets. I don't know why I'm.
Both succeed.
I don't know why I'm rooting for him. I just feel bad.
And the sergeant feels.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that guy.
that's Okay, 2d8. Please be good rolls.
The cadets and me are chill.
The sergeant of the captain,
12
no.
and 6.
Sergeant is bloodied.
Oh,
and the,
plus an extra 2 because Radiant Soul. Need to keep remembering
and
that.
the cadets are critical. Even though they succeeded, they are on 1 hit point. They're not very sturdy.
Can I just yell like, you're allowed to run too?
Anything else, Astra?
Uh,
You see that even the sergeant is critical. He's like barely clinging on.
I don't think because I can't do bonus the spiritual weapon because I just cast a spell, not a thingy.
Any potions you can
I?
chug or anything, or
Don't want to use the healing salve on myself. I think that. Yeah, that's it.
Beros. Volgear falls to the ground unconscious next to you. That last blast of magic.
So, Sergeant's been flung.
Sergeant's gone. All the sergeants are dead. There's the captain at the top of the stairs, and he's in Cyrus's like undulating wall of fire. But Cyrus has moved around him, so you can move. Actually, you can move up in the melee with him without being a risk of being burnt. Cyrus
Yeah, I'll
is
do
fast.
that, knowing that like I've seen this orb before, so I want to get it.
I know we hate the
Oh.
captain, but I kind of feel bad.
So
What? He's turning Atlas to stone!
He's got 2 radiant souls at either side of him. He's fucked.
He also doesn't feel bad at all. He's completely healthy, not taking any damage.
Don't feel bad for him. I told him
first
to let me
first
go, and
one
he
on
was
that
like,
20.
nah.
On that 20, you go to attack him. You see he tries to shield it, but like he's just counterspelled the whole person and like tries to bring the shield spell up. You just overpower it and get in quicker before you can.
So that's 8 points of damage. With a roguish archetype, does it counteract attacking with allies? First
Yeah,
attack.
it does.
That's fine. Then
Well, you
I'll
you
just...
would still get it because you still get sneak attack anyway because Cyrus is there.
Oh, cool.
The arcane ward shatters.
Another 4 points, and then a second attack with a short sword.
I'm gonna use his
with
previous
22.
14, so he succeeds the con check, and then 22 comes down. Yeah, connects.
For a further
1. DC 10 con save might be what you need. He is hit and stunned in such a way, and Atlas, the stone begins to flake off your body.
Oh, thank
You
God.
feel your joints warm up again, and yeah, just by literally the skin of your teeth. What rolls a d20 so you would turn the stone next turn?
I don't actually have teeth, so
Skin of your beak.
By the skin of your beak.
Anything else, Barros?
that would have been stone.
No, I think that's pretty much everything I've got.
Stone by one.
Sergeant, who sees you dropping your stone form, will.
If this guy starts turning me to stone, I'm gonna be so.
No, he doesn't do that. He's gonna cast Fireball on you two instead.
Oh, but that's much better. I feel much better about that. He's just setting us on fire, you know? That's fine.
What's the...
Dex saves, please.
How far is he from Astra?
He's still within 5 foot of you.
Okay, she's going to use her reaction this time. Because fuck it.
That's gonna take the full whack, 27 fire damage.
Cool.
Not do this text.
Ouch.
You're gonna take half, so you are gonna take
In my defense, I literally just stopped being stone, you know?
13 damage.
I'm fine.
Astra?
Fire.
She's like
Astra's-
just getting the stone to flake off. She's like, oh, this is... I feel so much... I feel the
Astra's-
warmth returning.
Ash is down, but can she still use her reaction before she goes down, like as he casts the thing?
What does the
Because I
reaction say?
I don't. Where'd it go? Reaction. When a creature within 5 feet that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use reaction to cause the creature to make a dex saving throw, DC 14, or it takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage, your choice.
Because he's not
Happen.
making an attack against you, he's just casting a spell.
Okay.
It's an AoE
that's
spell
fine.
as well, so he's not directly targeting you, you're just
Yeah.
in the blast, so it wouldn't even apply.
Okay.
You follow context.
Although, if
Yeah.
you were
Good to know.
curious, I wasn't attacking him, I just threw a ball of fire at him, will not hold up in court.
They might not have even thrown the ball of fire at you. They might have thrown it near you.
I think there's still assault. Still assault.
The captain.
Reckless use of magic.
Captain's getting pretty surrounded right now. He turns around and reaches out towards you, Cyrus. And I need you to make a wisdom saving, not a wisdom save, sorry, a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh no. Oh, it'll be okay.
You see, like, this magic wash over you as he attempts to send Cyrus back to the plane that he would call home,
Oh,
which
shit.
would be, Caleb.
I feel like that would be roll a new character until we can go get you.
But yeah, you overcome the banishment spell and you stay grounded. And as he does it, you hear him mutter under his breath, and he's like, "Go back to whence you came, foul demon." And you like overcome it. Like maybe he just like he mis fucking gendered me. What a bastard! He misraced me.
Yeah, it
Also,
failed because he was trying to send you to where tieflings go.
He's like, fuck you, I'm not going back there.
He's like, why didn't this tiefling go back to the plane he's from? It's like, wrong fucking plane, bitch.
Yeah, so
You misraced me.
You resist the banishment. Fucking pretty close to be honest. The DC 16 he had, so that was a hard save.
Minus
for a
one.
-1.
Yeah, imagine -1. Yeah. Yeah, that was like a less than 25% chance of success. It was like 18% chance to succeed. So yes, you resist being sent back to whence you came, which is probably a good thing.
Do you think anyone uses banishment just to like get home really fast?
Cyrus.
I would.
Yeah, like,
I am going to battle axe the shit out of this guy, hopefully.
Non-lethally, just to prove Volga wrong.
xenophobic bastard.
That is a 15 to hit.
He'll cast shield. Misses.
I think I'm gonna
Launches his
bonus
protective ward
action.
glows, and he gains 2 hit points back to the protective ward.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action deactivate my radiant consumption in case anybody else wants to take on this guy and they get burned by me. So
Run
that
away
is
saying you're scared of killing yourself.
no. I'm scared of hurting other people because fire doesn't hurt me.
Or causing a death save.
But I'm being nice. We're trying to be.
Does Cyrus know how to be nice?
He's trying!
Not very hard.
It's the effort that counts!
No, it's the result that counts.
Well, the results are fine at the moment.
Go
Nobody's
on.
died.
Go on, Cyrus. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Okay. Atlas.
Yeah.
Free from your stoniness.
Yeah.
You're on fire!
I am on fire.
There are 2 very hurt cadets in here,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 very hurt sergeant.
Okay, the sergeant who just set me on fire.
Just blast you with fireball, yeah.
And an Astra down next to me.
Astra is
Down,
dying.
down.
Can I do
Yeah.
my same healing word action arrow combo?
Sure.
Just at first level this time, because spouse slots.
Say you don't love Astra, it's fine.
I already gave her a second level. And then she didn't appreciate it, clearly, because she died anyway. So
You have 7 hit points, you're back up.
Okay.
Astra?
Turn the data
then
heal.
I throw an arrow at this man, and I'm pretty sure I miss him.
You do miss him. Goes wide.
Fuck that guy.
You see it nearly hits one of the cadets. If you'd aimed it at them, it definitely would have hit them.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill them. It makes me feel bad, you know.
Anything else, Atlas?
Let someone else
Gonna
kill them.
move for the first time in 4 turns, or
I am gonna say to the guts, just last chance to just run. Oh, and my turn.
already drives tears.
Try and get myself in between Astra and the guy, so she has a chance to kind of
There it is.
get up.
Tracking
just
moves
feel
to
like
the
I'm caught in the loop.
stairs. He can't cast any more spells because he literally has used almost all of his spell slots, but he will cast a Holy Fire. Strapture has to make a little wisdom save. Not like he's really good at those. 'Cause fucking... Nope, he's not good enough apparently. It's 9 radiant damage. Be enough to break his ward again. And then the Dryad's Tears rush up the stairs, rush down the stairs, sorry, and you hear, the sound like, I don't know how to open this door. It seems to me that there's some kind of lever system. Move, you idiot. You need to pull this one first, obviously. And there's like a bit of like a back and forth going down there.
I love you.
This makes no sense. Why would you make the lever down to make it go up? That means it's on, you idiot. Move! And like this kind of little back and forth. But they are not much help to you at the moment. Volgir, another death save.
To anyone. Ever.
Somebody should probably get Vulgar at some point.
The 2
I don't even
Heelys
know
are
he's
upstairs.
down, okay?
That is another failure, Volgir. There has 1 failure remaining.
You realize you guys can also get Vulgar up with like a medicine check, right?
I'm a little busy at the moment, okay?
I was a little busy getting turned to
I'll get you guys
stone
out now and
and
start
keeping
rolling
the
new
damn
character.
cleric alive who can heal everyone.
Alright, the cadets are gonna start blasting.
Well, that was their last chance to run.
They both are going to cast Burning Hands towards you and the still dot on the floor, Astra. So you'll make your dex save a disadvantage, please, Astra. Oof, fucking hell. 6, 6, and a 5 on that second one. Maybe do another 2, so it's 2 different casts. So you both succeed the first one, so you both take half of the 9, which is 4 fire damage to start you off. And then make another dex save, please, to see how you fend off this.
Whether I succeed or fail, I'm going down. I fail.
Atlas falls unconscious as the
It's
fire rushes
probably
over
the
her.
same. 14 probably going
14
down.
is a success, so you take half damage. You take 8 of the Burning Hands damage.
She's down anyways.
Fall down anyway. Both the healers go
Caramba.
down the upstairs room. And the 2 apprentice cadets you hear, "Ah, let's get out of here, out the balcony! And they begin moving for the balcony, which is now unopposed.
Is that lion still there?
Yeah, he is. They both get out. No! As they both die, because they've got 1 hit point left. The lion roars valiantly one
Fuck
last
off.
time as they both die, as they try to flee. That does it for the cadets.
Fucking
I'd
mess.
feel bad for them, but I don't.
Oh, it's great. Okay.
You forgot about the lion, didn't you?
I did. The sergeant sees the two cadets run out and die, and he opts to not
do that?
do that. So he comes back to the hallway, and he will see what's going on
It's
there.
all on you, Volgar and Cyrus. No, it's all on you, Barros and Cyrus. Volgar's fucking dead.
Cyrus, you see
I'm on
Barros,
46 hit points.
Cyrus and Barros, you see him limping out of from there, like heavily injured, like barely clinging on to life, and he looks up and sees like the captain battling away at the two of you, and he like raises his wand, and he's gonna cast. He like looks actually. How hurt do you guys look? You're pretty fucked up, aren't you? I think Cyrus is alright.
I'm fine, but I don't like saying that because last time I was fine, you made me very not fine.
I am
The tank is
fucked up.
tanking.
Fucked up.
He's gonna cast magic missile at 4th level. He's gonna stick every one of the darts into Cyrus, which is gonna be 6 darts coming your way.
You still raging, or?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm still
Reed doesn't do
raging.
shit against force damage.
Yeah, doesn't do anything against magic.
Oh, well, good to
Oh
know.
my god, the rolls I'm getting for magic missile is incredible. That's the 3rd magic missile max damage. So that is 30 damage, Cyrus.
Oof.
And he will hold his
I'm
ground.
very
It
injured.
looks like they've got it under control. Look, he's confident now that they have this under wraps. Meros.
There would be a medicine check to try and get Vulgar up, right?
And Asher is with me there, so please passively.
I am not.
The captain is a real problem.
If you have
Yeah, I
any
think
healing
I'm-
potions, Beros, at all, you can feed one to him as an action and just get him up.
Don't think I was given any.
Could I point out
He might have any.
Olga has a potion?
There you go. He might
Yeah,
have one on
I'll-
his belt. You can see, like it's you guys be aware of your.
I will use my action bonus
Just
action
double check
to
here that I've not
just-
used it.
try and
got
get Vulgar up. Help as much as I can.
As you're doing so, you see he has a healing potion in his belt. You can feed it to him if you'd like.
Yep.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2, please. Hit points back to Volgear as he's come back to consciousness.
2d4. 6 plus 2, 8 points of healing.
8 points of damage.
8 points of
points of
damage. Enjoy that
damage.
failed death save, buddy.
And I take the potion and I uncork it and then I smack
He's
him in the
allergic.
face of it.
It's the clip of Neil throwing the suspicious potion, thinking it's a healing potion. It just damages. He's like, yeah. Oh shit.
I accidentally threw poison at him.
The Volgear, you got 8 hit points. You're
Yep.
breathing once more. Barros, you still got your bonus action, still got your movement. You've had to move a little bit further back.
That's fine. I suppose just kind of desperation. I'm just going to move up to this captain and try and swing at him.
Sure.
22.
22 will hit. He can't shield that. You bring the blade down to connect.
Just a d6. 6 points of
It
damage.
still gets sneak attack because you're got an ally from the
Oh, yes.
Kill him.
Another 5, 11 points of damage overall.
Nice. Yeah, he's looking injured. Still standing. They will look at the situation they're currently in. Barros is fucking him pretty hard. He is going to.
Barros has 1 gear. Go.
Yeah, he's going to do nothing and just let Barros live a happy life.
He has no beef with Barros specifically, you know.
Cyrus has
No,
avoided
no.
his banishment again. He'll see the sergeant still there to fight with him. Yeah, this is going fine as far as he's concerned. He is going to cast another magic missile, just a 1st level magic missile. He's going to give 1 dart to each of the 3 of you who are conscious, who we can see. Fuck me, another
Stop it! Stop doing that! Stop doing that!
It's free real estate. So you all take 5 points of force damage. as the magic missiles all connect with adept skill and potency, apparently.
I love the idea of Olga just like coming to like from the brink of death, like,
Oh, fuck!
Like he hasn't even sat up yet.
But he's still good. He's still clinging on. And that will end his turn.
You did do that to me once as Terran. I came back with like 3 hit points and then you just immediately smacked me down before I got to have a turn.
Cyrus.
Fuck.
Sergeant playing dead.
Just kill the captain.
I know, but I could probably more easily kill the sergeant, but then I won't be able
Sergeant's
to hit the
critical, yeah.
captain. How far is the sergeant from me?
But action economy, my dude. The less enemy, the better.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. How far is the sergeant from me?
10 foot.
10 foot, so I'd have to leave the captain's range, which means he'd get an opportunity attack on me.
He
I
does
could
only have
probably
a
tank
staff.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and like kill the sergeant.
Yep. You leave his reach, and the captain is going to choose to not use that opportunity attack because he's a lot better reactions, things like shields and stuff, and counter spell. He's going to hold on to, so he doesn't even bother swinging you as you go.
So that is a 17.
17. You go down. You see he waves his wand confidently, and it just and some sparks fly out. He's all in a spell slot, and the axe just roll your damage.
Okay, that's 5 plus my divine fury.
Lethally or non-lethal?
Nope. It's lethal. It's lethal.
You bring the blade down hard.
Wait, was
and
that
you
lethal or
kill
non-lethal?
him.
My coal dropped.
Lethal.
Okay.
Lethal.
Splits him in
Thank you,
twain like a
Franz.
log for the fire.
And then I'll return to the 5 feet of the captain. I'll get.
Yep, you move
but I'll
back into
basically
the melee.
slash him and then just turn around.
And you see he's like eyeing up the balcony now. Now it's just him on his own. He's like a bit panicked. Anything else, Cyrus?
I can't reactivate my celestial thing, so no, unless I can
Atlas.
bonus action
I
head.
like how the guy was like, me and one other critically injured guy, we got this. Oh shit, the critically injured guy is dead. We don't got this.
But yeah, it went from like being like it's like literally they are now half as effective because they can't attack as much.
Death save, I'm
Death
assuming.
save, please. Yes.
I don't know where
Click on the face.
the face.
Yep.
There we go. This one.
Yep.
Do. Haha.
91, 2 fails.
Yep.
Tracky's turn. Tracky.
See, I told you that the fails would come.
Tracky moves back to the middle of the staircase. He's gonna blast the he's gonna blast again with his holy fire. Make it up a wisdom save. Just succeeds, so he will take. Let's take none. He takes half. Oh, was he blinded the last time? So he didn't blind. There's not like it would have mattered if he cast magic missile anyway. But magic missile spell. Let's see. Yeah, no one done anyway. It's fine. Blind him this turn for the next round. He's blinded anyway as a retcon. So he takes 7 radiant damage and he's blinded. Looking at you. Tracky.
He's killing my character and he's kicking me.
Tracky will see that he's blinded and he'll close the distance and fucking twat the fuck out of him twice with his maul. First one connects for 21 damage. And then Tracky will move past him a little bit. And he'll head for the office. Because the last thing
Runs past, smacks him on his way.
he twats the fuck out of him on his way past and then keeps going. Vulgir, you pick yourself up, you're hurt, your ears are ringing, you're sore. You see this guy at the top of the stairs. You see this like radiant like light in his eyes, you can't seem to see what's around him.
And I've just been blasted absolutely in the back of the second while I'm still on the floor. Is anyone that's down anywhere nearby?
Not close
Never.
enough for you to see, unfortunately. You don't even know they're done.
Right, no worries. Get the captain. Do I even know where the captain is at this point? I've been down for the last time.
He's
Yeah,
on the
he's
top
not
of the
captain,
stairs.
he's
He's
captain, yeah.
clashing with Cyrus and Barros.
Right, so I'll start moving towards that way, and I might as well use my to do cure wounds on myself.
Sure thing. Anything else, Volgear, or is that it? Just gonna heal yourself
That's
and move. You can move your
Heal
100
myself and
Oh, no,
move.
your 100 bar could have fallen when you fell unconscious, never mind.
Yeah.
Mighty. Astra, death save. Never time for bullshit, not 20, it's not my people.
Better than nothing.
It's a success. Betos.
Better than I got.
I think Barros will, like, seeing that, like, we're kind of winning, we'll turn to Cyrus and be like, "See, it's easy," as he's spitting out blood. Go for, like, 2 swings.
I'm gonna fucking,
It's
Advantage.
fine.
He's blind, so
I'm
advantage
gonna
on all the attacks.
fucking die.
Wonderful. First one is a 22, which will be a 7 plus
Nah, I'm good on champion for my death.
14 points. And then
Five.
second
I'd be pissed if his character dies. I made a whole ass journal.
shot's
You made a whole ass family tree.
22 on the
You made a
next one.
Oh,
friggin'
don't
universe.
worry. If he dies, I'm coming back on that family tree. I put too much work into it.
Makai already has
The
a stat
brother
block now.
shows up.
Yeah.
18 points of damage
So does
altogether.
Kalis from the
Looks
one
critical.
shot.
Looking critical.
The only one who doesn't
Already
have
clinging
stat
on.
books are her parents.
He's still blind on this turn.
Yep.
He knows roughly where the damage is coming from. But the problem with magic is you have to fucking see a lot of stuff. Unless it doesn't matter what you're fucking casting. He is... Plus spend, plus spend, plus spend. Spend, spend.
He's
He can't
already
do Cone
dead.
of Cold. Can't see to do Banishment again. He can't see a point to cast Fireball on. Unless it's
Banish
casting
me. I
himself.
can go get some medical care on my own temple.
He's gonna do all he's got left because he's blind right now, and he's gonna swing with his quarterstaff towards Barros, who's been twatting them, like most recently. At disadvantage, 'cause he can't see. 2 19s, baby.
Amazing.
He does swing with both
The
hands, so
annoying
he
thing
does
is I
5
have
bludgeoning
silvery
damage.
barbs, but I don't because I'm dying.
Barros will just lonk. He will go bye-byes.
Barros falls down
Sleep.
unconscious.
Time for a little nappy nap.
Cyrus.
I am going to hit him with my axe. Is he still blind?
Blind till Tracky's next turn, so yes. Advantage on all the attacks.
Not 20!
That'll probably do it.
And
Attack one-handed, so that's 8 plus 5 is 13. Are you attacking lethally or non-lethally?
oh hell yes. +2 for my rage, so that's 5, 6,
17.
17.
Lethally or
Doubled?
non-lethally?
Lethally.
Cyrus brings the axe down hard on the captain and kills him. He stops moving. As you take this side of the Selfcarriage Maximus. You now have control of one of the sides, as far as you're concerned. At least the top level has been beheaded. There may still be people downstairs who need to be dealt with, but the Dryad's Tears can make swift work of the 2 guys regarding the cell blocks, which they will have done by now. But you guys have been fucking around upstairs. Cyrus, you still get your movement, still get your bonus action.
Can I medicine check Barros and try and help him?
Would be an action to do so, but you can in your next turn.
Yeah, I'll move towards Barros to help him.
Atlas.
Yeah, I know.
All I'm asking you to do is roll a 10 or above.
12.
Tracky walks into the room where Atlas and Astra are both bleeding out on the ground.
I've never been so happy to roll a 12 in my entire fucking life.
Tracky has no spell slots left that he can do anything appropriate with because all of his healing is like abilities. It's not actually magic.
You guys would all know. I don't know if Tracky would know that Atlas carries a healer's kit.
Tracky would not know this. But Tracky is gonna flip coin because Tracky doesn't know who to go for.
He doesn't, even though Atlas has been actively hostile to him this entire
Well,
time.
he doesn't know who's bleeding out more. So I'll let you guys pick. You can either be the dragon or the shield.
You pick, Mary.
I feel like Mary, you're muted. I feel like Astra would be a shield.
After the shield.
Atlas is a fucking dragon.
I can turn into a dragon. Well, I can't turn into a dragon. I can turn into a celestial dragon.
Celestial stars.
I was
That's a
coughing,
dragon,
so I muted.
baby.
Oh man, Tracky's gonna save me. Gross.
Tracky kneels down. I mean, it's not
Yay.
guaranteed. He's gonna try to save you.
Like, he could kill you.
Fail,
Just
you
make it
bitch.
look like he's saving you.
It's a medicine check.
Atlas comes to and immediately stabs herself like, absolutely not.
Not great at these, but you know,
I thought he was a cleric.
stabilizes you. You're
Yay.
no longer bleeding out.
At least I don't know that he saved me. I can live in ignorance on that.
Volgia.
Yeah. How far away am I from our remaining downed person?
Does
Right,
that
30
mean
foot.
I'm done making death saves?
I moved the 30 foot, and I'm gonna do good berries and give like half the
Pop,
good
pop.
berries to you.
Yeah, I mean, Astra just. Astra, do you have any
I've given
feels?
myself a single.
Nope.
Okay, that's
I don't
fine.
know.
You can goodberry both of them, and everyone gets up. There's no more risk of
Yeah.
combat. You guys are technically out of initiative right now.
I'd say probably on like 2 HP or whatever it is.
You're on
or
1 hit point
one.
each.
Okay.
You're up as well.
Yay.
Volgir, do you give like Tracky a berry to feed like Atlas is already tending to her, and then you get like.
Yeah, I'll
one
just
to-
throw good berries about the place.
So you do
So
make up the
Barrett's gets a
Tracky
good
saving.
berry.
You get a good berry. You get a good berry, and you get a good berry.
Does Barrows get a good berry?
Barrows can have a good berry.
Good, because I'm down.
Because Cyrus is like, I'll help you, and then Bulger just shoves a good berry in his mouth, and he's like, thank you.
With good berries being offered out, you guys can all like everyone. There's enough of you up to get everyone else up, so there's no risk of danger.
Yeah.
But you guys are,
Yeah,
you're
we
out of
got-
initiative. You've captured this side. You see Yasin and Fiona come up and they go, right, I think we're ready to open the gate. Not sure really. Worth a go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is it
Let's go do
worth
it.
us talking to them first or just releasing them?
I say we talk to them and then
I
release.
say we talk to them first.
Right.
See if they're actually going to join our side. I mean, I imagine they would, but let's be safe.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
talk
There
to
if
is
him.
I'm-
a
if I-
balcony on this level, Barros, that looks out over the Selfcarriage Maximus. It's just it's next to where you guys were fighting the captain. So
I'm
look
gonna,
out over the
I'm gonna
crowd who all
cast
gather
healing
below.
word on myself.
That's fine.
Just while we're
Yeah.
talking.
I'll go to Volker and be like, you got any more of those good? You got any more of those good berries?
Yeah, well, I'll just give you whatever's remaining.
Which is,
I'll say there's 5 of us, 5, because I'll say everyone's had 1.
he will literally just stuff 5 good berries.
Did I get one?
You got 1.
Yay!
You 3 got 1, and Tracky got 1, and then I gave 5 to Barrow.
11 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get my notes up.
It's a 1 HP. Good berries, so have fun with 1
I'll,
HP.
It doesn't
I'll,
feed you enough for the full day, so Barros is feeling very tubby right now.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of the
so
biscuits.
bloated.
It's like lembas bread, like from Lord of the Rings. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
How
4.
many did you eat? 5.
I'll kind of turn to the rest of the group. Right, we're ready to convince these people to join our cause, considering half of us are dead.
If we need more healing, I can ask an apple for another boost.
No, it's fine. I'm sure I can speak to them. Right, let's go address the crowd and set these people free.
Tracky puts a hand on your shoulder. I'm sure you're going to do very well, and he casts guidance on you.
No, Asher's going
Is
to do the
it,
same
is it
thing.
smart to maybe grab some weapons from the armory first, so if anyone does want to join us, we can give them like a sword or something?
Well, in order to get out of the center structure? Do they not have to go through the armory?
Yes, they would do, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so we can tell them to pick up weapons on their way, arm themselves.
Should we tell them to go back to the tavern? Because I don't think
Yes.
we're in any fit state to take on the other guys.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to.
I don't know about you
We'll
guys, but I need
we'll-
at least like a nap.
Maybe if
I
we
need to
don't
go to
tell
sleep.
Fair
them,
enough.
don't tell them specifically the bit and bridle, tell them to come with us and we will take them to safety. That way we don't compromise our position.
All right. Barros,
You just tell them to stick around
do
until.
what you're gonna do.
Just tell them to stay.
You got it, Barros.
Right, let's go turn the people and win the tide.
Let's
You
just
already
wait for
got like
Harry and
a
go. And on that
thaumaturgy
note,
or anything, so we can just like make him real.
just
Real
as he goes to
blasted.
speak ahead.
Is there any like microphone or anything nearby to like, project?
If you make an investigation check, yeah, if you want to have a little look around, yeah.
Can I root around this office for anything valuable?
Sure.
I don't have the smarts to get chits from their hollow straps.
Can
you
I-
know.
11.
Out of curiosity, would you let me cast Thaumaturgy on Barros?
Yes, I will let you cast Thaumaturgy, Barros.
There you go. You got a minute of 3 times as loud as normal.
I don't.
Cyrus, you
That's
find
fine.
that all
Cast it
the
whenever I
all,
start the
all like
speech.
the casting stuff
Yeah.
probably isn't done from this booth. It's probably done from somewhere near the main building, you'd imagine. The best you can find is there's like a big megaphone like type structure, like a handheld device, but it's not like linked to the it's not linked to the self-carriage speaker system, but it's enough to
If
like help
he's-
project.
If he spoke that through thaumaturgy,
Oh, yeah,
would it be
it would
like...
It's gonna be heckin' loud.
It would double it, and Thaumaturgy would triple it, so it would do a 6 times the one.
So I'll give that to Barros, and then I'm gonna start taking all of the wands off of the guards.
They
I'm
are
gonna
as you pick
collect
them all up,
wands.
they appear to be just basic arcane focuses. They're not like special magic items. They're not like the wand itself wasn't giving them the ability to cast these spells. It was just replacing the material components.
Okay.
I would say I would go do my usual rounds, but I can't do my usual rounds if I'm casting Thaumaturgy, so I'll do it later.
Well, you can cast Thaumaturgy and then walk away. Like it lasts for a minute unless you're staying next to it and just keep
Yeah.
casting it.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
I mean,
while
you
he's
guys should
getting
have time to like
himself
loot
prepped up, I'll
before
run
you
round.
release people. Like if you want to loot before
Oh,
you
yeah,
release
yeah.
people, you can.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
So
Well,
on this
well,
level, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
We also need to tie up all the unconscious people.
I can start going around and tying up unconscious people. I
There's
think I have rope.
15 altogether here,
Waste my rope.
which is
Cyrus would
which is
help, but
one
we all know
captain,
he's not very good at
8
tying knots.
sergeants,
Does
and
anyone
then
have a dagger?
6 cadets.
I have a few, and I'll pull
can
out
I-
like 3 or 4 daggers.
Can
There
I-
is also,
there-
by the way, just because when you're searching the place, the downstairs area with the cells are all empty. Basically, everyone's being kept in like the refugee camp in the actual Selfcarriage Maximus itself. There were 2 people posted there because in one of the animal cells, there is a very strange-looking creature.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I want to chat to that creature, but I don't have speak with animals right now. I don't
Who
think.
would have probably? I mean, Barros, if you, maybe not Barros, Volga, you've been doing the rounds looking for stuff to loot, so you probably get
I
a
was
good look at it.
also looking for stuff to loot, but I don't know whether I would have found it.
With the 6, you didn't find anything.
What I'm gonna do is I'll pick up everything and I'm just gonna drop it in a pile
Yep.
in one place and with everyone. I'm just
So
gonna
you
collect
get things
it all.
like arcane focuses, hollow straps. They don't really have much armor. All their money is all in their thing. But yeah, but you do find the creature in the actual like cell itself. You see it's very strange. It has like it looks almost like the lion that Tracky had summoned originally, but flanking its head, it has a goat kind of like lolling out from one shoulder,
Oh.
a dragon's head from the other one, a
Oh.
long serpentine like lizard
The
tail,
last time
and
my character
2
faced one of these, it didn't end
red
well.
dragon wings.
Oh, I want to talk
Let's just
to him so
unleash that
bad.
in the upper city. Can we just unleash that in the upper city?
Yeah, at the minute it looks like the only place you can unleash it to is to the portcullis where all the refugees are, and then it'll be
Probably
into
not.
the arena.
Probably don't do that.
But it's
Unleash it and
like
blame it on
airlock
the
system.
guards.
So it's like you open one, unlock the other, it can move. You lock that one, and then you can unlock the other. So like that kind of system.
So maybe once we get all the people out, we unleash it and just let it.
Atlas?
I mean, if we come back tomorrow to fight the other guys, Atlas could talk to it then, possibly. I don't know what... I don't know whether speak with animals would work on a chimera.
Well, let's just leave it in the cell and feed it for the moment.
Sure.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too
Friend.
pissed off.
Just throw a guard in with it.
Like it doesn't. It looks like it's actually the
A dead guard.
the
Yeah.
dragon head has been muzzled, so it can't breathe fire.
Yeah.
But
You
apart
guys
from
are
that,
meant
it's
to be
still
the
like-
morally good ones. Now we're
Yeah, but they're
feeding
dead
guards
bodies.
to it.
Is a chimera a beast? I feel like they're a monstrosity or something.
Probably a monstrosity.
You can make my,
Probably a
nature check.
monstrosity.
Give me a nature check if you want.
Yeah. I don't know shit about nature, but I'll try. I don't know shit.
Maybe.
Can I do an arcana check?
I would say anything you would have gathered from nature. I would say your intelligence is probably
Yeah.
much the same for both.
Yeah, I took a dagger from Barros because I don't want to waste my fucking rope. Is there curtains or anything in here that I can slice up to tie people up?
Curtains or anything to slice people up? with?
Any kind of fabric?
Yeah,
If
yeah, there's
not,
like-
then I'm going to start taking off
Hang on.
mage robes.
Yeah.
Hang
it's
on,
like
there-
curtains,
wait.
rugs, carpets.
There are cells.
Oh yeah, we can just put them
we'll
in a cell
Put
then.
them in
they're-
cells and lock them in.
There are literally 1, 2, 3,
Go
4, 5,
go through
6,
their
7, 8,
pockets,
9,
make sure
10,
there's
11.
not any keys
There's
in
12
there.
cells down here.
Go
We
through
can
their
chuck them
pockets,
up.
make sure
Yeah.
there's no keys in there.
Cyrus
and then
will
we
just
can-
start carrying people into the cells and
Not the one with the
leave them-
chimera in though.
Not the one with the chimera. We'll leave that one closed, but he will start carrying people in, and if people want to like look to them as he carries them in.
Yeah. Then check them and
Just gotta go
Yeah.
through their pockets and make sure they haven't got the fucking key. Like, what unlocks and locks the cells?
It's like an actual. It's not a digital key. It's like an actual physical key.
Okay. Does anyone have keys on them?
Yes, the sergeant and the cadet who were down here, who are both knocked unconscious by
Okay.
the Dried Sea members.
Then they're getting locked in
So as
without
it
the
stands,
key.
without the keys.
as it stands, you guys killed everyone except for 1 cadet and 4 sergeants of the original bastion of 15. So you killed 10 of 15. It is noted, Bjornik and Yasin take note of this fact. They spent the whole fight non-lethaling people,
I didn't kill anyone.
but they take note that there was a percentage, so it's like 2 out of 3 times, it's okay to kill people. They see.
I killed 2 people.
I didn't kill anyone.
So the next one
Tracky
you must
killed a lot
do
of
is that.
Tracky
Yeah.
killed a lot of people. But you guys, brought him along and didn't stop him. And, Tracky, whereas they listen to you, Tracky is like a grown up and he's like, oh, I'm an adult. I don't listen to kids. Fuck you all.
I told you Draggy was bad.
He saved your life.
And
He'll let you die. Bad is very morally dubious, isn't it?
no.
Okay. Despite all the things you said about him to his face, still saved you from dying. That's so bad.
So while we're all sorting out the guards, picking their pockets if they have any potions or things of value or whatever, Barros is making a speech.
Mhm.
Are you guys not
Think
coming up with
that's-
me, like,
I'll have
to
to
show
go.
face?
Once you start going, I'll head up with you, and then I'll start. Obviously, just
I have a
recasting
feeling-
Sergi on the floor.
Therefore, Cyrus has a feeling that he will not bode well for the cause.
I'll get up there.
Given
I feel
his
like Alan
appearance.
coming with messages is pretty normal for people.
Sure.
Aster probably cast Enhanceability for the charisma one on
Sure.
Chris. Okay, which one that is?
Right, so open the balcony, get everything prepared, kind of let us be seen by the crowd.
And seen you are. And he hears people like
Ladies.
yell, let us out! Is it
Just gotta
safe?
tell you something first. Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen of Telm, I come to you today with a message of hope. I may not be one of you, but our pain and suffering is the same across the Expanse. For far too long we have healed to the boot of those who see us beneath them. You fly to the Expanse in the name of the gods, but was it the gods who told you told the Atmagus to slaughter people in the streets? Was it the gods who threw those seen as unworthy off the side of the city? Was it the gods who made you compete in a death gauntlet for your own freedom to leave the city? This is not the doing of the gods, this is the doing of one woman who has twisted and manipulated the administration to turn a blind eye to the atrocities she commits in the name of the gods. I say it is time for the people of Tilm to decide Tilm's future, not the few who wield magic to oppress its people. This should have always been a democratic vote by the people for the people. I am young and I'm naive, and my lifetime is naught but a blink to some of you. But I believe that every second I have in this universe is precious, and I intend to leave this place a better one than when I found it. And that starts with giving the people of Tilm a choice. For a short life of freedom is worth more than an eternity of oppression. I set you free. If you wish to help us and join us in our battle against the oppression, then stick around, and we will do this together.
I'm just going to nudge Beros and...
Advantage and guidance, please.
This is where he rolls a nat 1 and the crowd kills us.
Two snake eyes.
You're just going to nudge Beros as well and just kind of go, just mention that we're going to let people out as well if they don't want to join.
No.
We're the ones that did it.
His guidance
No,
just
he said
D4.
we'll free you, and if you
D4.
want to
Guidance is
stick
D4.
around.
Oh, I didn't hear that. For some reason, my brain computed it in a different way.
Join us or die, motherfucker.
So I believe that's
No, my brain heard
23
if you stick
overall.
around.
Pretty good. Okay.
Ooh, there it is.
So, how, if you could roll me 2d10, please, Beros.
There's one. Where's the other?
I'm hoping a 10 is a good sign.
So,
That's how many guards are coming to murder us.
you rally. The crowd goes quiet from what you hear. Small usherings back and forth, small discussions. You hear a few cries of like, yeah, let's do it. For us, for them. And you see them turn the tide and you hear like, but Tilm, for the people. I just think, yeah, and you get a good response, Beros. You see this like warmth from the crowd here that you've not felt in a long time in the city.
Probably let them out now.
Yeah.
Just
Open the
point
doors,
us where you need us. There's more in the other building. And they point to like the other side of the self-cars. We can take them out.
No, we're sleepy. Later.
Give us 8
Can I
hours.
go down
We'll go
and
get
start
them
trying
there.
to open up the portcullis to let people go?
Yeah, if you want to go down, you can open the portcullis.
Yep,
Yep,
I'll go open
uh,
that up.
I'm already down there, so I will assist.
Assist you do. So you open the portcullis up, you lift people out, they
Yep.
begin arming themselves. You lose all the weapons in the armory, they're all taken.
That makes sense.
You gain Yasin and Fiornik are now the only 2 surviving members of the Special Forces group. However, they have seen enough combat to warrant themselves leveling up. Yasin and Fiornik are now counted individually as well-trained medium fighters. That's the same level as
They
Traki
made
and
it!
yourselves. So they can hold their own pretty well. They're pretty.
Yeah.
They're like Traki. They're pretty tough. They can do a lot of shit. They're martial fighters. They don't use magic like Traki does. They are both in the top left. If you want to have a little nosy, if you want, I can ping their part a bit bigger
Yeah.
if you'd rather. They are now actual full-blown effective characters.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we've gained, and now I'm guessing they're at the stage now where They don't just instantly die on us.
No, so they, like Traki or Alara, they would need death saves to be killed fully. So they are now.
Yeah.
They've reached a point of importance where they are like a bit more resilient. They are well trained.
We did it. The two that I actually bothered learning the names of made it.
Literally by sheer luck of not being caught in a fireball. Like, fucking ridiculous. But yeah, so they have survived.
That was just my willpower alone moving the dice. It's like, Yasin's gonna make it, I swear to God.
If he doesn't make it, I might.
Well, in the group.
Yasin dies, and it's just like, well, I'm out the campaign, guys. Like, what? Like, you're rolling a new character? It's like, nah, I'm just gonna go.
In the group of people who you guys have released, part of that group was the like gladiators of the arena, whom Cyrus is a bit more acquainted with. They agree to join your side with the good roll. They, as a unit, are counted as a well-trained medium unit. So you have the gladiators also at your disposal.
Even that fucking Noel who cut his ear off.
Even the Noel who cut his ear off.
Does he give the ear back, though?
Well, we got the ear back and sewed it
Oh,
back
yeah,
on.
forgot about that.
He's just not getting it healed anymore because he pissed off someone.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just constantly staring at Cyrus's ear.
Oh, we also got my character Sunshine, who was like named in there.
I think Ryan's thing died.
Yeah, I don't have Ryan anymore. He's just dots.
Yeah, he.
Oh, he's back.
Hello, sorry, it literally just died as Hires like, and Cyrus, gone.
And you also all gain. Oh, I would have said that you got the gladiators on side, Cyrus, who you would be familiar with.
Even that guy who bit off your ear.
Even the guy bit of your ear,
Yep.
Noel. You also get like the Leonin, like big barbarian guy, things like that. They're collectively just well-trained medium units. They're like kind of similar to what the spec ops from before were. So they're not like a super big unit, but they can still pull some shit off. And you also gain 8 large untrained units worth of civilians who are armed. They're not combat skilled. They are like the guys who nearly died immediately in combat. Like, they are the fodder for the cause. You know, they may be thrown at places. Like, and to give you an idea,
Distractions.
not even like that. Like, they
They are the waves.
they're the bulk. You know, they can get up there. They can do shit. Like, so you know, like yeah.
They are the people who come running at a guard post, and the guard post goes, "Oh shit, that's a lot of people."
They are literally the Hunger Games scene where they're attacking the dam and they're just like beeline, irrespective of how many get mowed down.
Well, a group of large is approximately about 30 odd people. So it's like, you know, it's about nearly 300 odd people you've recruited.
That's probably
Nice.
too many people to stay in the
Tasty.
Yeah, but
tavern.
they have
I have to-
houses as well. So.
Yeah, they
They
can
have their own
return.
houses. They have the Selfcarriage Maximus now as well. They can stage themselves at. The Selfcarriage Maximus also, you only taken like the one entrance of it, so you can't claim it as your own yet unless you want to use them now in this final time segment. They could attempt. They're all fit and healthy. They are not, unlike you guys, they're not spent.
Yeah, but we nearly fucking died just taking the little one.
But think of the numbers that they have.
Yes, but think of the numbers that they won't have after half of them have died trying to take this.
True.
Short
That's all
rest
it
and
takes
then
is
try
that
and take it.
captain. All it
Because, like,
takes is one captain.
realistically, yes, that thing isn't taken yet, but, like, it's gonna be difficult for them to get the same level of reinforcements to reinforce the, like, fucking little one. Especially if we leave people at the little one to, like, defend it.
Yeah, if people stay in the Self-Carriage Maximus. They
True, we do have enough
Self-Carriage
forces
Maximus.
to.
Would
Hold
a
on.
short rest be viable?
Yeah, short.
You can get a short
I
rest.
would-
Yeah?
could do
Yeah,
a
short rest and then go for it.
Short rest.
Go on.
You might take all the dice potentially.
Yeah,
As many
well, I've only
fucking
got
hit
2.
die as I can.
Why is it only rolling one at a time?
You gotta
Why are you
tick them
doing
all,
that?
I think.
Right, there we go.
Oh no, mine
Ah,
only rolls
there we
one at a
go.
time too. Helpful.
Oh no, you have to click the, like, what it says, like, whenever you go, like, 2D8, 3D8, you have to click that.
Go for another one just to get bumped.
You also still have your unsure medium civilians who are injured, and they've returned back to the bit right now.
There we go.
But they survived.
Really?
There we go. That's literally all my hit dice. I'm near enough. I've just got my spells.
I used all of my hit dice, but I'm back now, so you know.
I spent
I'm just
3, so
one under.
I still have one, but I'm fully up.
Should we just do it?
I'm fully up. I'm missing a couple of spell slots, but you know, we're good. Let's go.
Okay.
And hey, I can't set myself on fire anymore for the rest of the day, so everyone's safe from that.
You also have the Chimera downstairs potentially. You could try to release or
Coax.
whatever you're thinking about doing.
Open the door,
I can't
release, shut
change
the
out
door.
my spells on a short rest.
Tracky doesn't get back any of his spells, but Tracky will help. He can get himself back at the full of all his hit dice.
Can I go down and just see if I can work out if this chimera is like completely savage or whether it can be controlled in some
Make
way?
an animal handling check if you like.
Sure. Can I take it a piece of guard meat?
Kinda gross, but yeah.
Do I get any advantage if I take it guard meat?
Can I assist with carrying the guard down?
I mean,
And
you
hopefully
you
assist
bring-
the
you bring
animal
guard
handling?
down. I mean, what I'm gonna say is right now, yes, you can offer the meat, but are you going to reach your arms through the bars at all? Are you going to throw from a distance?
I was thinking I
Push
would
the
get
guard's
something
arm in.
like stick-like one of those staffs that they were using, and like poke food through the bars
Okay.
with a staff.
So you do not want to try to make physical contact with the Chimera, just to confirm.
I do not want to try and pet the chimera until I have established whether or not it will bite my arm off.
Animal handling
Cyrus-
check, flat roll.
Okay.
This is with your help, Cyrus.
Oh, okay.
20.
Pretty good. It accepts the food. It eats the limb that is protruded through the bar and rips it from the socket with a very satisfying pop, like the sound of a chicken wing or being wrenched from the carcass. Sorry, I didn't mean Mary vomit there. I think.
I just went, Mary's like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't do what I was about to do, because I was about to do the popping sound as well.
It crunches down, enjoying its little meal, and then it turns expectantly to look at you as it tries to take its big paw through, but can't get it through enough to pull the rest of the body in.
I am not going to reach in, but I'm going to reach out towards it and see how it reacts.
The goat head will lean towards you.
The other heads?
The lion head looks at you expectantly, and the dragon head looks at you with like a fire in its eyes.
Okay, I'm going to ask Cyrus to chop off another piece of meat because it makes me very uncomfy.
Cyrus will chop off a piece of meat, but he's going to put his arm through.
Okay. What head
As in
are you offering?
Well,
it
my
to?
plan was to try and feed the lion and pet the goat, but you go ahead, I guess.
He's trying to feed the lion
Okay.
while Atlas pets the goat.
So yeah, so let's do the animal handling check then, joint. So both of you make me a roll, please, for animal handling.
Oh dear.
Cyrus, I'll give you advantage because you are putting your arm through the bars.
Oh.
It means you have more ability to like work with the creature and like to gain a bond with it. But it does mean
Didn't
there's
help
a
much.
risk. If it was below 10, it would have bit you. So
It does not
it
bite.
does help.
I have
toughness.
I have had a lot of experience with trying to feed something, it biting me, and it liking the taste a little too much.
Looks like you guys together have managed to get the goat and the lion's head on side, but the neglected dragon head does not look super happy about the situation.
Can I try and gesture the dragon head to me to get off the muzzle?
Sure. Make me
It's
a
a terrible
Jaws.
idea.
make me a final animal handling check, please. Are you putting your arms through the bars?
I was actually gonna say,
Yeah, I'm gonna put my arms through because I'm trusting that the lion and goat have realized that we're chill,
Okay.
and the dragon is still muzzled, and also to get off a muzzle, I'm gonna have to put my hands fucking through anyway.
The goat.
I was actually gonna
worryingly
offer
is
Cyrus.
happily eating like the fucking like meat as well. It's like
Yeah.
Cyrus was gonna offer you to like let him into the cage
No,
to
I got it.
because he is fireproof.
Right. So yeah, do I?
Final animal handling advantage, Atlas. Got Cyrus on standby to
Atlas.
jump in if need be.
Nat 20.
Nice.
You reach
Big
in,
angry dragon boy.
it shies away initially, but as you like take your time and wait,
Can I try and
offer your meat, it like leans forward to try to eat, and
Can
you
I
see.
try and speak some draconic to it?
Sure.
See if it understands.
What are you saying, Draconic?
Just come here. We can help you. I can get the muzzle off.
It seems to understand what you're saying. Moves towards you quite intelligently, and like leans its head forward, and you see the buckle at the back of its neck that it can't undo itself, that it lacks thumbs, and you are able to unclasp it, release it, and as it falls away, you see the dragon head looks the most malnourished of the three. It's like withered in points, it's like sunken features.
I will chop off some meat and hand it
It
through.
hungrily eats it. Unlike a Dragon, where it seemed to be would understand and be able to reply, the Chimera seems unable to reply to you, but it does seem to understand what you're saying when you speak Draconic to it. It tilts its head with an intelligence beyond that of like a dog.
I think it can understand me.
You speak the same language as a dragon. It's a dragon head. Makes sense. Can you tell it that we're friendly, and if it wants to eat more guards, we're willing to let it out?
Do you want us to let you out? We'll let you out if you come with us and help me fight. There'll be
The
more
people that
meat for you to
imprisoned it.
eat, but you can't eat anyone unless we tell you. Okay?
At 20 animal handling, Chimera, at least for now, odds understand.
I think it agrees. For now.
Cool. Let's put it to the test. And Cyrus is going to reach for the bar. And he's going to open it while slightly stepping in front of Atlas.
The
Alice
bars,
will not let you step in front of her. She's like, I have control. We have made a bond, me and this weird ass
bars-
creature.
fall down, and stepping forward. The Chimera looks, eyeballs you all in turn. It looks towards the door and the stair.
The one that leads to the, like, Colosseum.
One that leads up and out.
Atlas is going to put her hand on it, and walk with it.
You guys also have gained a Chimera, which is a untrained, medium-sized asset.
Untrained for now. This is my new best friend.
See that card art? Take it out.
The Chimera will basically need the same space it would take to store a vehicle because of its size. It's very
That's
big.
fair.
Take it to the tavern!
Yep, that thing's coming to the tavern with me.
The Chimera can be ridden by up to 2 medium-sized creatures.
Oh boy.
You don't need to ride it. You got wings.
It's my chimera.
I assisted.
But the Chimera's strengths are it's got very good perception. It actually has an 18 passive perception and
Lots
dark
of
vision
eyes,
up
I
to 60
suppose.
foot. It can understand Draconic but cannot speak it. And in combat, it can hold its own. It can exhale fire. It can also attack with its bite, horns, and claws. So it's fairly competent in the fighting regard, but it's probably best used as like a recon flying unit, just like things like that. Just so you know its strengths. Yasin is a strong, himbo-ish guy, not the smartest like bushel in the bunch.
Not the smartest bushel in the knife drawer.
But he, pretty reliable, pretty loyal. Whenever him and Fjornik are together, they both gain a +2 to their rolls because they are bonded. So separating them, like, you may want to do so at points, but keeping them bonded together will be a good thing for them.
They're buddies.
They gain from it. Yeah, they're friends.
It's like rescue dogs. You gotta send them together. They're a bonded pair.
Fjornik is also a martial fighter. She is very adept with a crossbow. She's a great sniper. Long range encounters are kind of her like strategy. So she can do a lot of longer range hits, things like that. And moving targets don't impede her aim. So things like gondolas or anything like that in the air might be a good target for her to hit. Tracky, you're already roughly aware of his skills. He's a cleric to some level. He's got some magic capabilities. Pretty potent fighter. fairly strong in regards to his health pool, but he will get whittled down and he can go down. You've got the untrained civilians who are armed, but may need some guidance, much like the untrained ones you had before. They are good for the cannon fodder and good to get stuff done, but yeah, without guidance, they'll probably fall apart pretty quickly. And you already know Alara is kind of like, yeah, she's a very roguish individual, melee combat, up close and personal. That's her kind of sneaky style of fighting is her kind of ways. But yeah, those are your allies you've gathered thus far. You also have the gladiators. They are brute force, going in, taking names, take no shit. They do suffer a little bit of they are well-trained medium size. However, they excel best together because they have routines that they know, much like WWE. Like, they know routines together, so they can, like, going off the ropes, like swinging someone around their body, things like that. They work better as a group. You can split them up, and they are a bit more adept than the average person, so they could help. You could take one gladiator, assign them each of the 8 civilian groups, and they could help lead them for that instance. But they would lose out their cutting edge. They would just become small trained. They would just be, they would lose out that benefit that they have. Initially. But so that's what you have at the minute. You also still have your injured group of civilians as well back at the tavern, and you still have your gondola as well, I believe.
Atlas appears at the top of the stairs, looking so incredibly happy with a fucking chimera.
Cyrus is eyeing the chimera a little hastily, being like, but yeah, it's chill for the time being.
Astra's still rubbing her head, she's a short rest. Is did I go unconscious again?
And Atlas is talking in a strange growling language that only Volgir understands, and pointing at each of you.
Barris, you're seeing this too, right? I'm not.
Are you beside the dragon head or the goat head?
The dragon head. And she's pointing.
I knew she would replace me at some point. I'm no longer her favorite goat.
But yeah, she keeps pointing.
Chimera goat head looks at Barros. Nah.
Keeps pointing and then nodding and talking for a little bit and then pointing at another. And Volgir can just understand. And that's Astra. She's really nice because she can heal people and she follows a storm god. And that's Cyrus. We're having kind of an argument right now, but you're still not allowed to eat him unless I say so. And that's Volgir. He can talk to you too because he speaks Draconic. And maybe you
while
can
you're
talk...
pointing at him, his little dragon's gonna pop out because he's gonna summon his.
And maybe you can speak to Barros because you're both goats, but I don't know if Barros speaks goat or if you speak goat.
And yeah, as Atlas is introducing her new friend to you all, with Cyrus kind of bringing up the rear. You have contained, you've opened up the Selfcarriage Maximus, you've rescued those who are trapped inside. The right now is, you don't really have much good places to store them apart from their own individual houses, which will mean they have to be spread out quite thin. So if you want to keep them together in strong concentrations, you probably need to liberate the Selfcarriage Maximus. But it's coming into the nighttime segment now. You may want to do that today before the end of the day, but also sunset is upon you, and the extracting ships are no doubt to be landing soon to begin pulling people out. So you may find yourself at a bit of a split decision here. Do you want to go for the Selfcarriage Maximus and get it under your belt, or do you want to go for these extract zones and try to stop people getting out, or are you gonna?
I think we want to go for the Selfcarriage Maximus, right? Because we don't want to necessarily stop people from getting out, because if the people want to get out, then they're not for our cause anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it might be a good opportunity to take out the turret, because they're turning it off for a time being.
True.
Maybe if we can contact the servants there and see if they can take it out from below.
Or we could just plant Atlas on top of the chimera. They fly under and she shoots her big cannon.
Chimera gun. Chimera gun.
She could have told us about the chimera, but
Yeah, but it's cooler with the chimera.
so she's back up then.
And also it means she
Atlas
won't
has
have
no reason to ever fly the chimera at all. I think it's faster than she is. But the only thing.
No, she does have a reason. The reason is flying a chimera will look metal as fuck.
It's got a fly speed of 60 foot, so it is faster than her.
That Cyrus could assist with his slightly smaller gun while sitting on said chimera, shooting over your shoulder.
I feel like Atlas is going to do that scene How to Train Your Dragon 3. Just like... yeah. Skydive with the chimera.
Meanwhile, if Cyrus tries it, it'll be How to Train Your Dragon 1 whenever Hiccup gets off the saddle and they're both just falling.
Breathing.
Alrighty, so as you are all, like, taking stock of the situation and thinking about what happens next, sounds like you're gonna go for the rest of the Self-Carriage Maximus next.
Do we want to do that now, or do we want to
Okay,
risk
right now,
resting?
with all your forces here, you can auto-resolve take the rest of Self-Carriage Maximus with 100% success. If you bring them all to bear, the guards in that position will either surrender because they are severely outnumbered with no hope of extract, or they will be overrun very quickly. You will lose a few people, but like with this now you're playing with this number of people. The people you lose are negligible for the people you gain a lot of the time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say right now, the Self-Carriage Maximus you can claim as a safe house. They are less. It's less of a safe house. It's more of a. I'm gonna call it a
Fortress.
operating
Stronghold.
base. It's an FOB.
Yeah.
So it goes for a large rather than a small. So
A safe house is something that like can be missed by the guards. They don't necessarily know it's there, but this is an FOB, so it's much bigger. It can hold. I'm gonna say it can hold like pretty much all the assets as currently that can fit in it. So at the minute, that's everyone who's kind of there already. It also has ample space for things like vehicles, drivable units, things like that. So it's an FOB. It's marked up, so you have it there. It's got 4 slots for vehicles or big animals and that. You could land the Starwind Serenade in it. It would take all the slots, but you could land the Starwind there technically if you wanted to have it operate out of there as well. It could do, but obviously pretty visible. It's not a secluded safe house. It's very obvious what it is. So right now you got Tracky, you got yourselves, you've got the Chimera at the Bit and Bridle. Seems to be the general plan. I'll assume you leave Yasin and Fjornik at the FOB to keep the peace with the gladiators and all the civilians who will remain there instead. They're organized, they're more controlled, they're less likely to be picked off one by the Watchers in that case. Because they are together, they're strong, they can defend themselves, they get en masse. And those who are hurt can fall back to let those who are not hurt to protect them. So they effectively can defend themselves to some level. So that's pretty much a lockdown FOB at the minute. You have a couple of safe houses not in use. Maybe you'll want to like divvy those people up, maybe spread them out a little bit thinner. That's fair enough. Maybe you want to have them like more flexible. But from the FOB, you effectively have a good position that can operate from. The only thing that offers significant resistance that they probably would not be able to take out of a force that size, the library potentially, because it's quite well defended. It's probably as well defended as like this place initially was. Probably would be pretty successful, but again, you need to like rack them up and survey it and things like that. It might be more something you want to get your hands on as well. And obviously the upper district, the access to the lower cities, things like that is again, but they may also offer. But those are things you can always look at next week to do in that regard. Let me see here. Is there anything else at all that you guys would like to do before the end of the session? Happy to say that's us.
I think just rest now. We achieved quite a lot today, but I think these 2 points might be interesting to take with our forces.
I think the library
Just,
is next on the list because then we've completely taken the district.
As you guys are resting,
I don't
it's
need
getting
to-
close the morning after.
I don't need to roleplay this, but Atlas will check in with Yasin and Fionik and just check how they're feeling after losing, all the other Dryads tiers in our group in
Pretty upset.
a day.
Pretty upset.
Okay.
But they understand that's the loss of,
Yeah.
they accept it. They're not.
She
not
will at
happy.
least, extend her sympathies and
Fjornik,
not just treat them like cannon fodder.
Fjornik probably says like, we all know the risks and we signed on. I suppose we all hoped in our hearts that we would make it to the end and share a drink at a pub and laugh about our victories, but we were much younger then and much more foolish. And Yasin goes like, and if you kind of ask him a question, Yasin, he goes, well, you know, I bet they'd be proud, and once we take the city, maybe we can get them back. I'm sure there's something they've got buried in some magical thing somewhere that can do that. Magic's pretty good. They always make it out to be really good.
There's going to be a lot of mages probably looking to make a lot of apologies, so I'm sure there's something.
And you know, if not, probably see him again. Maybe or another. You all kind of return back to the Bit and Bridle to rest, I imagine, to get away from the bloody combat zone you've just left, leaving the fighting in the night continue on, because they will fight into the night to secure it for you as you guys rest. The
Atlas
sun rises on a new
dragging a
day.
corpse behind her so she can keep feeding the chimera.
You just slink it on its back.
Yeah.
Oh, I imagine we taking all the stuff.
Like, hey, do you mind carrying this bod? Here.
So it is a new day. The sun begins to rise. You hear an announcement over the speakers. Construction of the space docks has been a great success, despite the ongoing unrest in the lower city. We now have begun work on the smaller airship docks to convert them into more smaller spaceport to allow small vessels access to the city whenever we do reach the Expanse. Thank you all so much for cooperation. Stay safe out there. Won't be long until we're up there in the stars.
Messages are getting shorter.
They're
They're
close.
They're telling the people less. They don't want them to know the real situation.
We have a decision to make. The library or the docks?
Might be better to hit the docks.
Get the Starwind up, more allies. Get a couple of ships while we're at it.
I'm still wary. It's probably an obvious target.
I mean,
And so is the library, I suppose.
everywhere's an obvious target.
We have
25th
enough.
of the month. You have 5 days.
5 days. There's enough of us now that we could take 2 checkpoints into the docks. At the same time, gives us more ways in, means we can spread out faster.
Remember, there's enough of us now that we could hit every single checkpoint in the dock and stop them reinforcing each other. You're not just
That
dealing with
is
small
true.
groups anymore. We have hundreds of people at our disposal. Even if only 2 succeed, it means we can get to where we need to and we bung up the rest of the reinforcements. We
Taking the
also have
docks
no
will
idea what lies beyond that checkpoint line. There could be a secondary one, a tertiary. We need to get eyes in the air above it. See what we're dealing with and know where we're hitting before we make a move like that.
Upon hearing
Well-
eyes in the air, Atlas just looks up from where she's like sat petting the chimera.
Probably about time we use that new pet. You all kind of decide what to do that following morning, planning out your day. That's where we're going to stop for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.